No, I'm running just a little bit early this morning because the computer was an automatic and not manual. I was going to play the little Peter Cofield song to extend us closer to 6 o'clock, where, you know, people have their phones, their alarms set, blah, 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 blah. So in order not to start the show with amazing content too early, what the hell?
Time to get up, get out of bed. Let a radio genius climb into your head. Get a totally unpredictable start to your day. Get your daily dose of MJ. Morning show, MJ, let's go. From 6 to 10 with his crazy gang comes the voice of insanity. A man you can hang with. He's a little demented, but baby in a beautiful way. Get your morning dose of MJ, MJ. Time to wake up and play with MJ, MJ. Start your heart with MJ. He takes a crazy world and spins it round and round. Everybody is getting down with the sound of MJ. Morning show, got promotions and commotion. Everything you wanna know, only MJ Morning Show. MJ, time to get the party started, getting ready, let's go to the MJ Morning Show, go.
All right, here we go. Hey, Andrew, you be able to clean that up for the podcast, or did I make a total disaster mess out of that thing?
No, that's not a problem. It's not copyrighted material.
No. Yeah, that's our material. We own that.
Yeah, so we shouldn't have to take it out.
No, I'm not saying it to take it out. I'm just saying that I kind of went out of order this morning, and hopefully you can make the podcast start off cleanly.
It's
and
going to
not
sound just like you did it.
The juxtaposed kind of thing that I did. All right.
It's going to sound as bad as it just sounded.
It didn't sound that bad.
I mean, it sounded fine. All right, here we go.
6:01 at the MJ Morning Show. MJ and the crew here. Everyone in place. Hopefully everyone had a decent Thanksgiving. I have no idea what everyone did. Fester, you stayed around, correct?
Correct.
Roxanne, you stayed around. Is that correct?
I did.
But wait a minute.
But my husband didn't.
Hold on. Doug was gone for Thanksgiving?
No, he was home for Thanksgiving. He just left on Friday.
Because you sent me some crazy crap where Doug was like in some kind of like track outfit, like Jason Sudeikis jumping off the side of the set on that Saturday Night Live. What was that? What was that bit that they did on Saturday Night Live where Jason Sudeikis used to be? Jumpsuit? He was in a red, not a jumpsuit, a tracksuit. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
He was in like a red Adidas.
What's up with that?
Oh, that's right. What's up with that?
Yeah.
What's up with that? What's up? And that was Kenan Thompson was the host on that. And the funniest part of that bit was, well,
the whole thing was funny. What are you talking about?
You know what? You're right. When he would start to like go into, he would never let the guests talk. He and then the little symbol, right?
Yeah.
And
it's a good bit.
And then he would start. Whenever you heard the symbol, you know, the little beat going,
his eyes would start moving.
Yeah.
And then he would jump into singing some kind of a song, interrupting his guest.
Good stuff.
But the best thing for me was Jason Sudeikis apparently on a ladder, jumping in like from the top of the screen and doing his crazy little, dance. So that was funny for me. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is Roxanne sends me a text. What the hell is this? And Doug, Roxanne's husband, was on Fox. Was that Fox Broadcast or Fox Sports? What was that?
No, that was Fox. That was Fox, the national broadcast.
Big Fox.
Yes, it was rivalry week.
And Doug was on a stage, and Doug was on some kind of Peloton.
It was a Peloton. Yes, and I had no idea that this was happening. No idea. First of all, he left to go on this trip. I woke up Wednesday morning. There were painters in front of the house painting the house. I go, what's going on? He goes,
hold. Your house is getting painted on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and you had no idea painters were showing up?
Yeah, and I'm like, what are these painters doing here? He's like, surprise! I'm getting the house painted.
Thanksgiving painting surprise!
And I go, where are you going? When are you coming back? I know you're going to go watch the Michigan game.
You could have said Happy Thanks Painting.
Yeah.
Yes, Happy Thanks Painting, everybody. It's a new promotion. Happy Thanks Painting. So did you change the color of the house?
It's the same. I liked the house color, but it just needed, when it starts to fade from pressure washing and stuff. It was kind of ready.
So
Yeah.
a new
Gotcha.
coat of a turkey gravy brown, right?
You know what? I'm getting ready for a house painting
Yeah.
as well. So
Oh, are you really?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
that's a big endeavor.
my house the paint job on my house was 2005 or 2004. We moved in the summer of 2005. So do the math. I mean, my house has not been painted yet.
Oh, you need it then.
The paint on my house, I mean, it still looks good in like 95% of the house. A couple of spots it can use, some new paint. But the paint job, man, shout out to Coronado Paints. I don't know if Coronado is still around, but I'll tell you what, the elastomeric paint from Coronado with the layer of latex on top of the elastomeric, man, that has lasted like a mofo, man. I'm telling you, it has been unbelievable. The paint job has lasted this long on my house, but probably soon it's time for a new paint job. So I might have to entertain some really good painters that do a really good job. I'm not hiring some, doofus with a ladder and a bucket off of Angie's list, okay? I need
you need to audition these painters.
Yeah.
Find the best.
I need to find a good painter, good price, but probably in the next year or the next 6 months, I'm going to be probably endeavoring to paint my house. Anyway, so you were saying painters show up Wednesday morning, surprise.
Surprise. I know that means that Doug is traveling somewhere. So he leaves Friday.
Wait, hold on. The fact that painters are in front of your house painting, you knew that meant that Doug was traveling?
Yes. There's always a big surprise before
my
a big
God.
trip.
Doug.
Oh, here we go. Another episode of, all right, so painters show up, it means he's traveling.
Yes, it does. So
That
I was
makes total sense to me.
are you leaving on Thanksgiving? Are you leaving your family when we're eating in the middle of turkey dinner? When are you going? But he left Friday. And so he got there Friday night or, whatever time. So he calls me Friday night and he's like, you got to record the show tomorrow because I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on the pregame show. And I'm thinking
You
to
got to
myself,
record
Fox pregame before Michigan, Ohio State.
Okay.
The big game.
Big college game.
Right. And I was like, okay, does that mean that Derek spoke to the team and they took some footage and I'm going to see your bald head in the background?
So big shocker here. This was Derek Jeter related as well.
Well, yes, but that's because they love.
So he had to go to Michigan to carry Derek's luggage, or what?
No, they love Michigan. They're it's like bros in college football, and they're going to the game
because they're from Kalamazoo.
Yes. And so, but aside from that, Derek did have to speak to the team. Because Harbaugh is out.
Derek had to speak to the team
on Friday.
Because Harbaugh?
Harbaugh's out. I'm not paying attention to the details of this because I act like I'm disinterested when Doug tells me. But anyways, he went there. So I assume Doug's going to be in the background. I'll see his bald head on TV and Derek's going to be speaking to the team. It wasn't that. I turned on the television on Saturday morning.
And he's on the left side of the screen on a Peloton.
On a Peloton. And I'm like, what is going on? What is your father doing? So the kids they don't care.
Did they recognize their father?
Yeah, but if he had his own YouTube channel, then they would have been
Didn't he have a hoodie over his head or something?
He had a hoodie. He was drinking coffee. And he was.
What was the bit? What was the shtick on Fox?
The bit was they're supposed to have Ohio State and Michigan race each other on the Peloton bikes. And Doug ended up losing. He was in an Ohio State jersey.
Oh my God, but he's there for Michigan. He's there for the
yes,
Wolverines.
That's the whole thing. Like it was fake. And then my kids are like, Daddy, why were you wearing the bad team's color? And he's like, this is a lesson, kids. Everything you see on television is fake. It's all fabricated. It's all.
Hey, does Fox use the Fox NFL music for college football as well? No, they don't, right? They have different music for.
Yeah, they have their pregame show, the Big Noon Saturday show, anyway, I saw Doug up there, and
hold on, you saw Doug?
Yeah, well, she told me, right? She was,
she
sent the text to the group. She's like, "Hey, this is Doug. He lost to like an actual student from the University of Michigan," and I'm like, "Good." And then at the end, MJ, the very end, the announcer says, "Hey, and both contestants win a free Peloton." And I'm like, Roxanne, you just won a Peloton.
Did Doug really get a Peloton?
Yeah. So then last night I was like, so are we getting a Peloton? He goes, yeah, I was going to surprise you with it. I go, Lester already told me.
It's on national TV.
We have no room for it.
So you're getting a Peloton.
I'm so confused.
Because if Doug set up bid on Big Fox pregame show,
yes,
Roxanne gets a Peloton. It's amazing.
Unbelievable. Let's grab traffic. Just getting rolling today. It is a jammed up show. And folks, we're going to give away the first laptop this hour. This is crucial. This is very important. We give away the first laptop computer from Team Logic IT coming up in minutes. I'll give you full details next.
Still, for the last hour, it has been quiet but busy. Moderate volume of traffic on I-4 starting to build up just a tiny bit.
bores me. I'm sorry. He doesn't do much for me.
You have come up. You've never watched any of his videos. You don't know what he does. And
I do know what he does. He comes up with snorts. Oh, that was your little snort. I'm sorry. What was your little snort there?
It was a guffaw.
It's a guffaw? All right. Hey, folks, you got the MJ Morning Show. It's Q105 MJ here with the crew is Froggy okay? Because he's not here.
I don't know what his deal is.
I mean, Froggy, here, he's just wandering down. Okay, just strolling on in. All right, buddy. Dude, you have a look of horror on your face. Are you all right?
Well, yeah, I just
you saw a ghost.
My wallet's really old, and you know how the pockets get loose.
Hey, can you talk into the microphone?
Oh yeah, let me put these on.
Yeah. Why don't you so you can
put your headphones on. There you go.
I was walking around the building. I noticed coming in that all my cards fell out of my wallet. Like,
wait a minute, like
very, very loose.
What the hell?
Like, look at that.
My God. Wait a minute, Froggy.
So, like, I've been walking around the building picking up my cards. Like, I couldn't find my cards or anything.
All of your credit.
Everything.
First of all, why do you have so many? It's like a dad wallet. Remember,
I have 2 licenses. I have all kinds of good stuff.
That's illegal. You're not supposed to have 2 licenses.
Well, this was expired.
That is a violation. One is the old one?
Yeah.
Why do you have your old expired license in your wallet still?
To use it as thickness to keep my cards in my wallet. Just like I use this hotel key for.
Just an extra layer.
So all of the little slots in your wallet where you're supposed to put your credit cards are all so stretched out and worn out?
Yeah, like look at that. Like look at that hole.
My God.
So I've been freaking out. I still can't find my check card.
You're missing your ATM?
My debit card.
Your debit
No.
card.
Is it like it's like Hansel and Gretel? It's like a trail of breadcrumbs, a trail of Froggy's credit cards
Now
through
I
the
can't
building.
stop thinking about it, and I'm all distracted, and it sucks.
Froggy just walked into this opening segment late. I look at his face. It looks like he was in horror, like he saw like an apparition floating in the parking lot or something. All right, it is the MJ Morning Show. We are giving away laptop number 1 in just a few minutes. It's laptop tag. This is a very simple game. We're giving away 20 Microsoft laptops. Now, we previously have given away 60 Microsoft Surface Pro tablets. Now we're moving up to the laptop. And these are Intel Inside 512 solid-state drives. I mean, these are nice laptop computers. And Don the IT guy is supplying these again. Our sponsor on this is Team Logic IT in St. Petersburg. And, of course, DonTheITGuy.com. And if you're a business, if you need a great IT company to handle the biggest or the smallest things that you have when it comes to IT work, you're a restaurant, you need a great point-of-sale company to help you out and set up your whole IT. It's Don the IT Guy, DonTheITGuy.com. Don will be here in about an hour, and he's rolling in with the 20 laptops that we're giving away. So in just a short amount of time, we give out the first laptop to a random caller. We'll tell you what number to be. If you call in and you are that caller, you just win the first laptop. Then we get your name. What's your name? What's your name? So we get your name, and then that begins laptop tag. Because for every subsequent winner, you have to know the previous hour's winner's first name. So we're going to just take caller number whatever in a little bit to win the first laptop. Let's say the first winner's name is Skitch.
Yes, Skitch.
Skitch.
Good old Skitch.
Yeah, you got to know next hour when I say, hey, it's laptop tag again from Don the IT Guy and the MJ Morning Show, you got to know that the previous hour's winner was Skitch. Now, that'd be funny if someone calls next hour, they're calling number 105 or whatever, they said, yeah, the last hour's winner was Skitch. No, that's like a serving suggestion.
It's our demo.
You know?
So there's nothing in the rules that the person has to give their actual legal name to us. I mean, to Andrew, they do.
Yeah, to Andrew, but listen, why would you not give the first name?
Because then they get names like Skitch.
No, I don't
What's
want...
your name? My name is Mumps. Who won last hour? Mumps.
Tallulah.
Yeah, right, anything.
I don't want phony names, but listen, it doesn't really matter. You just got to know the previous hour's winner's name, and we'll give away the first laptop in just a matter of moments. And Don, the IT guy, is going to bring in the whole stack of 20 of these things in just about an hour. He'll be live in studio, rolling them in, and these are nice. I'm looking at I'm holding the actual laptop up on MJ TV right now. I've got just a little cheat sheet, little spec sheet on the laptop. And 13.5-inch screen, Intel Core i5, 11th generation, 8 gigabytes RAM, 512 gigabyte solid-state drive. It's a nice laptop. And, you know, I love my Surface tablet. Now we're moving to the laptops, baby. And we'll tell you exactly what to phone in just a matter of minutes to grab the first one. No name needed. But after this one, you got to know the name. Every hour, all week long. So we give away the first one here momentarily. Then we start with the names next hour. So 7 o'clock hour, you got to know the 6 o'clock hour winner's name in just a bit. 8 o'clock hour today, you got to know the 7. In the 9 o'clock hour laptop giveaway, you got to know the 8. And then for the 9 o'clock winner, know what the name is, because you'll need that for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for that laptop giveaway. That's why we call it tag. You got to tag you got to know the last name, and boom. It's this progression of knowing the previous winner's first name to win. Hey, I just said previous winner, and the Bucks are not included in previous winner.
No.
Oh, my God. You know, the dismal season that was predicted. Remember, it was what, Sports Illustrated, and was it like one of the betting sites?
Yeah.
FanDuel or
one of them, DraftKings or something.
One of those betting sites, they had predicted. It was both news. It was both Sports Illustrated and one of the betting sites. Early on, before the season, the prediction was the Bucks were only going to win one game. Now the Bucks have won 4 games, but now they're now what, 4-7 is the total.
So yeah, the current record is 4-7.
4-7.
However,
Yep.
in their division,
Yes.
they're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
They still have a chance to go to the playoffs.
Because the NFC South is a suck fest.
And they're going to play one of those suckfest teams this weekend.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to be, what, the Carolina Panthers?
Yes.
And they've only won one game? So the 4-7 Bucks will play the 1-10 Carolina Panthers. Oh, my God. Can you imagine if we lose this game this Sunday? I think it's a 4 o'clock game, too. It's a late game.
They moved it back a day or so ago. It was supposed to be
It was
scheduled.
supposed to be a 1, now it's a 4.
Yes.
Okay.
We probably will. We have Peter Dinklage as a quarterback. I mean, give me a break. The guy's it's just ridiculous how little he is. A pro NFL player. He looks like mini-me.
The Baker Mayfield's not that little.
Okay.
He's not Peter Dinklage.
He's pretty little. He can't throw it over anybody's head.
By the way, we had Thanksgiving dinner in Brooklyn. We're supposed to go out to dinner on Thursday night. I gotta tell the story later on. This is a reason to keep listening. Peter Dinklage lives on the street where we had Thanksgiving dinner.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
We had Thanksgiving dinner Thursday at a friend's house in Brooklyn. And Peter Dinklage lives right on their street.
It's the only time I've ever brought the man up.
True story. And how about that?
Oh, God.
Now, I kept walking outside to see if I would see Peter Dinklage walking his Great Dane, but
Yeah, right.
I didn't see it.
Walking him, he rides him.
Yeah, we were supposed to have steak. We were supposed to go out to a famous New York steakhouse on Thursday for Thanksgiving, but friends of Julian's from school invited us to go to their house for Thanksgiving because we were all up in New York last week. The whole family. Chloe came down from New Hampshire. Julian obviously is in New York at NYU. We flew up, so the whole family was together. It was a lovely, lovely week. Yeah. All right, 6:31. Let me take a quick break. We'll give away the first laptop computer coming up next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Also, early morons of the news on the way here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Now, if... Heard something. The MJ Morning Show. 6:40. We'll do some early morons of the news. We'll also give away the first laptop computer from the MJ Morning Show and Don, the IT guy at Team Logic IT. 20. We're about to prime the pump and give away laptop number 1 to just a random caller, and that will provide the first name to then start laptop tag, because whoever wins in a few minutes, you're going to need to know that name for the giveaway next hour. And then it keeps going on and on and on until we give away 20 laptops in the 9 o'clock hour on Friday right here on the MJ Morning Show. So laptop number 1 in minutes. I'll tell you when to call in. First, some early morons. Gotta love these Florida idiots. They continue, folks. You know, Ohio, Wisconsin, there are a couple of Pennsylvania. There are a couple of states that are trying hard.
Yes.
You know, Wisconsin man doesn't quite have the same ring as Florida man, but
No.
still, you get the point here. This is a Florida woman, and it's just not a smart thing to do here. A woman had 2 outstanding arrest warrants, so there were warrants out for her arrest, and they got her. They busted her. She called 911 to complain that somebody ripped off her marijuana.
Gotta love those stories.
Yep. And guess what? The marijuana was worth approximately $5. So,
Big spender.
Nickel bag.
oh, man. Lily Rinker. Not a rocket surgeon, folks. Lily Rinker, a 23-year-old Generation Z brain surgeon over here. She made the complaint last week. She called from the Best Western Hotel in Stewart.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Which Stewart is in Martin County. It's on the other side of the state, just above West Palm and Palm Beach Gardens, Jensen Beach area. So she calls up to report that somebody ripped off her $5 worth of weed. And of course, she was staying at the fabulous Best Western in Stewart. The cops show up and she says that a guy named Carlos, hey, Carlos only recently met the guy, left her hotel room after taking a half a gram of pot worth as little as $5.
That's not a lot, is it? No, it's not.
Doesn't sound like very good stuff either.
Yep. Well, she had $30 worth of pot in the grinder.
What's a grinder?
I'm glad you asked.
Yes. So I don't know much about drugs and drug paraphernalia, just not really in my orbit.
No, I thought Grinder was a dating website, right?
Well, that or it's a sub or a hoagie sandwich
Right.
up in certain parts of the country. But
Okay.
I would imagine a Froggy, a grinder, is that where you kind of mince up your weed leaves to then
Yeah, if you want to
yeah.
roll a joint or something like that.
So you kind
Break it
of
up.
make it into like smaller little flecks of marijuana.
Yeah,
Like
to
a
then-
coffee bean grinder.
Like anything
there
else
you
you would grind.
There you
Coffee
go.
beans,
So-
chicken.
This bonehead calls the cops. Yeah. Didn't know what to do after the guy stole $5 of her $30 in pot, so she called the cops.
All right, I'm looking at pictures of the Best Western
Yep.
in Stewart, and this is a really nice.
Oh, yeah, it's a spectacular facility. Anyway, Raker was arrested last year for striking her father in the face after he posted a picture of her holding a vape online.
Dad.
Quality young woman here. Yeah. Former University of Cincinnati and Eastern Florida State College.
Golfer. A golfer.
Yeah. I guess she did something. Who knows? But apparently things have gone bad for her for some reason. Anyway, a second warrant was issued because Rinker missed a probation violation. Anyway, so yeah, probably not a good idea to call the cops because someone stole $5 worth of your marijuana. What a bonehead.
She looks like such a cute girl. She's a cutie pie.
You know, she is. She's a good looking.
Yeah.
Well, some of the pictures are. It's kind of like, I think some of her, before she went into decline, I think maybe she was a little more attractive than right now.
Before she was hanging out with Carlos
yeah.
at the Best Western with a grinder of $30 of marijuana.
Exactly. I'm looking at a mixed bag of, I guess, social media pictures that have been posted of her. All right, 6:45 at the MJ Morning Show. I have additional idiots in the news. Hang on. We'll get to those in a second. First, though, how about we give away laptop number 1? It's laptop tag. This is the only laptop giveaway where you don't need to know a name because we don't have a previous winner yet. This starts the whole chain going. So I'll make it easy. We'll go with caller 50. Caller 50. Andrew, let's go. Caller 50 right now, 800-990-1047. If you caller 50, you win the first laptop. And then we'll get your first name. And then for the next hour, 7 o'clock giveaway, you just have to know this hour's winner's first name. Simple as that. So caller 50 right now, 800 800-990-1047. That's 800-990-1047. And if you are caller 50, you got the first one. Boom. The easiest one right now. 800, and then the subsequent ones are not too tough. You just got to know the previous hour's winner when you're the right caller. And it's every day this week, every hour, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock hours, every hour of the MJ Morning Show. And it's all week long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And it's all brought to you by Team Logic IT St. Pete. And, of course, if you're a business and if you need a great IT company, local, great team, amazing customer support, you need an IT expert for your business from the simplest to the most difficult, you go to dontheitguy.com. That's dontheitguy.com. All right, Andrew is screening calls. I'll get caller number 50 here in just a matter of moments. Hey, what a shocker. Another Florida story. Morons of the news. Guy threw a package of Oreo cookies at his wife while they were arguing over their empty coffee maker.
All right. That's just foreplay at my house. I have no issue with that at all.
Yeah, and smearing the cream all over the place, right?
Love it.
Oh.
Love it. It's caught in my chest hair.
So, John Sandoval, 70 years old, was arrested after he allegedly threw a package of Oreo cookies at his wife while they were arguing over their coffee maker that had no water in it. That sounds like a valid reason for a family dispute, right? Yeah, this is Lake County Sheriff's deputies. They went to the scene. The couple had been married for over 40 years. They got into a verbal argument while sitting at the table. And then Sandoval allegedly became aggressive, picked up the whole package of Oreos. Now, I don't know if they're the regular Oreos. I don't know if they're double stuff. Does getting hit over the head with a package of double stuff hurt more than getting hit over the package with just regular Oreos?
No, I think it would hurt less because the stuff is creamy and fluffy.
She's right.
I think double the stuffing, double the impact, double the pain.
I'm thinking of like you get hit with one anvil versus two anvils.
Yeah.
You get hit with one rock versus two rocks, right?
It's going to add more density to the cookie, which adds more.
Yeah, so
pain.
he became aggressive, threw the Oreos at her head. I guess it hit her chest.
See, that's the
And
foreplay part.
she
Sounds
fell. He also placed his hands on her throat, did a Bart Simpson, a Homer on Bart deal,
Goozle
while she
Piper.
was on the ground. So she's on the ground after getting knocked over by the Oreos, and then puts his hands around her neck anyway. The woman's daughter urged the mother to file charges in the incident. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? And a big old fight over Oreo cookies and an empty coffee maker.
A little lover's quarrel.
This is just poor reporting without saying what kind of Oreos it is.
Yeah, we don't know if it's double stuff or they have all the different flavored fillings as well.
Could have been the holiday ones with the white chocolate covering.
Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
Hi, this is Jesse.
Jesse, dude, you're not going to believe this, man.
Oh, man. Am I caller 50?
Yes, you are, Jesse.
Oh, man. I can't believe it.
Dude, right off the bat, you primed the pump, man. So, Jesse, you just won the first laptop, and all you had to do is be caller 50 for the first laptop. Where are you calling from, Jesse?
I'm calling from Sarasota.
Fantastic. Jesse, you've got laptop number 1 from dontheitguy.com. That's Team Logic IT. Number 1 is all yours, Jesse.
Oh, that's amazing.
What do you do for a living, Jesse?
I work, I'm like an administrative assistant.
Oh, fantastic. This is a really nice laptop. This is a Surface laptop, a Microsoft Surface laptop, not the tablet. This is a full laptop, Intel i5, 11th generation, 8 gigabytes RAM, 512 solid state drive. So, man, you got it, dude. If you hold on, Andrew's going to tell you all the details on how to get up here and pick up your laptop.
Okay, that sounds great.
Hey, Jesse, congratulations on being number 1.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been trying, every time we have this contest, I've tried hundreds of times, it feels like.
You got it, buddy. Thanks, man. Hold on, and Andrew's got your information, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Line 6, Andrew, is where Jesse is. So there we go. Jesse. Jesse is the first winner. So next hour, we'll give away laptop number 2. And you just got to know that Jesse was the last winner and be the right caller next hour And that's how it works. It is that easy. It's laptop tag now from the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. So get ready to win next hour. Tell you what, you heard the excitement of the guy's voice, right?
He's thrilled.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude has been trying to win, I guess, the tablets nonstop. And here, he wasn't successful, and he grabs the first one in the 6 o'clock hour. All right, 7 o'clock hour starts in minutes here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Fester just informed me of something just shocking. I'm shocked at this information. What was that?
What's so shocking about
All right,
it?
listen, we'll get into it coming up, all right? We got a lot of 7 o'clock hour, another laptop coming up in just a bit, and we're loaded, so don't move. Back in seconds on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Hey, IDC, International Diamond Center, IDC. It is the MJ Morning Show on Q105, MJ and the crew. 7 o'clock here on a Monday. We're all back together, and a very exciting Monday, November 27th, as we've just begun Laptop Tag. Hey, listen, weeks prior to Christmas, we're giving away 20 Microsoft Surface laptops now from our buddy Don, the IT guy at Team Logic IT. He's going to be in here in about 15 or 20 minutes, bringing in the whole stack of 20 Microsoft Surface laptops. So we'll have those in studio. You'll be able to see them on MJ TV here in just a bit. And we just gave away the first one. So if you'd like to win this hour, because it's now 7:01 here at the MJ Morning Show, if you'd like to win this hour's laptop, hopefully you heard the first name of the winner that we had 15 minutes ago. So if you know the first name of the guy that just won, it was a guy that won. If you know the first name, just be the right caller this hour, know the name, and boom, you'll get yourself a brand new laptop from our friends at Team Logic IT. So stand by to win in just a matter of minutes in the 7 o'clock hour here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I got another one of these stories about people that follow Google Maps.
I love these.
And they don't make a clearly obvious smart decision when things don't seem right? Why? And people just trust the damn screen in the car. They trust the phone with Google Maps on it. Whatever the story is. I'll get to that here in just a second. First, though, I'm shocked at this information. I just found out.
What's so shocking about it?
Dude.
I wasn't alone. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Yes, people will eat out for Thanksgiving. That's not the shocking part. The shocking part is where you chose.
Oh, God. Where'd you go?
Oh, you don't know this, do you?
I could only imagine.
I have not spoken to...
Froggy was out of the room.
With the exception of Roxanne and I exchanging a couple of texts on Saturday, I haven't spoken to anybody during involved in this whole show.
I text you guys. I text you and Froggy on Wednesday. My hilarious song.
Oh, yeah. I didn't talk to anybody about Thanksgiving plans.
Oh, did you guys record last week with Mark Maynor?
Ooh, no. Did
you contact Magic Mark?
Yeah. We did. I did. We did. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. So I thought that last week you were going to record.
Thanks for bringing this up,
with
Rox.
Magic
Sorry
Mark.
about that.
Wait a minute. I thought you guys were going to record songs for the Happy Holidays, the Hal Herman Christmas album.
It was Hal's idea in the first place.
So why did you not? Are you scheduled to record?
Hal wasn't available.
Well, I thought it was all good because I've been seeing Hal Tony stuff all produced, so it's happening.
No.
You haven't seen anything.
So are you going to Magic Mark Studios to record
Maybe.
Happy Holidays?
Now, the thing about the vacation that you wanted us to work on, I wanted to vacate. I wanted to relax.
Right, so if I don't re-sign my contract here and you guys are going to try to maybe clamor to just do the show yourself.
No, we won't.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys can have it. I'll see you. Here's my key pass.
Oh, man.
See you guys.
Guys, Magic Mark is going to make it so easy. He's going to professionally produce Happy Holidays, the Hal Herman Christmas album, and you guys dropped the ball all last week and didn't go record with Magic Mark?
How's in negotiations to actually take over the show when you don't get signed as the Hal Nation?
So, wait a minute. Fester.
Yes.
Did you call Mark? You asked for his number.
Yes, on Saturday.
You called him.
Yes.
And what did you set up with Mark?
Well, I set up a recording time that worked for me and worked for Froggy, but did not work for Hal.
Oh, we cut the crap.
It's true.
Give me a break.
Hal was on a bender all week.
Give me a break.
We couldn't find him.
All right, Froggy's Hal. Really? Come on.
We found him in the hospital.
Well, come on. Whatever.
We were calling hospitals all week.
Give me a break.
We're
Anyway.
so worried. We're calling jails,
Yeah, I mean, Hal was on
morgues.
vacation too for Thanksgiving. He was living it up.
Whatever. No, come on, please. All right, so Fester, this is shocking.
I'm shocked at this information.
Yes.
Right.
Fester just revealed to me last hour during a break where he went for Thanksgiving with the family. Now, yes, eating out for Thanksgiving is not uncommon because Michelle and I were up in New York because Julian is at NYU. Chloe got a ride from UNH, University of New Hampshire, where she's in her final week. She graduates like December 15th. She's done a whole semester early. And she came down from New Hampshire, so we were all together. And I had planned, and I made reservations, we were going to go to Wolfgang's, one of the original location at 33rd and Park. Wolfgang's, great steakhouse in Manhattan, the famous, porterhouses for 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And, just like it's Peter Luger style. Wolfgang actually worked at Peter Luger 20 years ago as the head maitre d'. Then, he got wise. He opened up his own place and he's doing fine. He's got locations, all over Manhattan.
I love Peter Luger.
And Peter Luger, I haven't been to Luger in a while, but I've been to Luger many times over the years. But Wolfgang's, for me, it's just even a little more, it's more refined than Peter Luger. So we were planning on going to Wolfgang's, and then a very good friend of Julian's, who he went to boarding school with, her family invited us to join them for Thanksgiving dinner at their Brooklyn brownstone. And that's where I found out that Peter Dinklage is like their next door neighbor.
I forgot. I've watched it 1,000 times over the last 2 weeks, but Peter Dinklage is an elf, too.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, he's the book writer.
Yeah.
Also Game of Thrones. I mean, dude, listen.
No, he's famous for Elf.
Peter Dinklage, famous dude, big star, little star. Peter Dinklage lives, apparently, the street they live on in Brooklyn, I'm not going to say what it is loaded with famous people. Michelle probably remembers like all the famous people, but they're surrounded by like actors, from, well-known things.
Yeah, if you're going to live in New
on
York.
their street, including Peter Dinklage, the little dude.
That's cool.
Does he have a midget wife? I'm just what?
Like,
A lot of them do.
I don't.
I watch a lot of TLC shows about midgets, and they all marry midgets
All right, why are you being so offensive to little people?
because they meet
Froggy?
them at the conventions. Well, little people, you know what I mean. I have nothing against them. I love them.
I'm glad you love little people.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah. Anyway, so you ready for the Fester shocker? We still haven't gotten to
we
that.
haven't.
So people do go out for Thanksgiving, and restaurants do, Thanksgiving special menus, the turkey, all the, the sides and everything. So plenty of restaurants do Thanksgiving specials. We were going to go out for Thanksgiving. Yep. We didn't. We ended up going to friend's house for Thanksgiving in Brooklyn anyway. Fester just informed me where Fester, Allison, the kids, and apparently your mother-in-law.
Well, yeah, we're a small family down here. Families extended across the country, but locally it's my mother-in-law and us.
Whose idea was this particular location for a Fester Thanksgiving?
So I was planning, I thought we were having just a low-key, easy Thanksgiving. One of the houses, I was going to do some cooking. She was going to do some cooking. And
turkey fryer?
It would have been great. It would have been great.
Fried turkey.
We've decided that the turkey is our least favorite part of the meal. So we probably would have had very little turkey, but we had plenty of sides and
Fester is what's that big giant like 2-pound loaf of butter you can buy? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like the Amish butter.
Yes,
you know
wrapped
what I'm
in
talking
paper.
Wrapped in paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Fester's favorite part of Thanksgiving is just the 2-pound log of butter.
All right, I saw somebody online make a candle out of butter, and I'm like mesmerized.
Yeah,
whip that thing out of a restaurant.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway.
So Fester's Thanksgiving. Guess where Fester spent Thanksgiving?
Please tell us.
So my mother-in-law says, like on Tuesday, hey, you know what? Instead of the hassle of cooking and all that stuff, let's go to a restaurant. I'm like, okay.
Well, you also should be a little more prepared for Thanksgiving with all the shopping and having everything before Tuesday.
Not really. I mean, Thanksgiving's a day. I mean, I bought some sweet potatoes the week before. I think we had a couple of boxes of the finest stuffing on the market.
All right, so let's cut to the chase.
It's not bad. I love stovetop.
Let's cut to the chase.
She says, let's go to a restaurant. I was like, Thanksgiving's like in 36 hours. I mean, we're probably not going to get a reservation anywhere. And she goes, oh. Gosh, I didn't think Cracker Barrel took reservations. And I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. They don't.
Fester at Thanksgiving dinner at Cracker Barrel.
It was packed.
That's awesome. And then you can play the little triangle game with the little pegs and entertain the kids.
The kids played the peg game.
Yeah, you can buy a Charleston Chew in the country store on the way out.
Dude. Cracker Barrel is like the exclusive home of like the new Dolly Parton album. They were dollied up everywhere.
Oh my God.
I partnered with them.
Listen, nothing against Cracker Barrel. It's been a while since I ate at a Cracker Barrel, but you had Thanksgiving dinner at Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, it was like you get a plate,
like
everything you'd want.
Did they have real sliced turkey? Did they do
I'm
that?
sure.
What do you think? Cracker Barrel.
They even have it regularly, don't they?
I know, but it's sort of, isn't it just like the manufactured plasticky kind of slices of turkey?
No, it's not
Are they
turkey.
really carving a real turkey at Cracker Barrel?
It's never been turkey made in a lab. It's real turkey.
I never said made in a lab.
You should go to a Cracker Barrel.
It's a real turkey, yeah.
You should go more than once every 30 years.
And guess what they have there now? Wine.
They have wine at Cracker Barrel?
Like a couple of years ago, they got their liquor license. Yeah.
Well, I think it probably depends on the location. I can't imagine that every Cracker
not
Barrel.
Not liquor, but their beer
You
and
got
wine.
wine and a candy cigarette.
Yeah.
You can buy one in the
I'll
store.
take a gin and tonic, please.
So
along with my biscuits and gravy.
You can have it. Chicken and dumplings and
you can get lost in that little gift shop. can find every Christmas decoration,
listen,
every cutesy thing you ever wanted.
Nothing against Cracker Barrel. Was IHOP
Sounds
full?
like you don't like it.
IHOP was full for Thanksgiving.
Do you know where the second place was going to be?
I'm thinking, listen, I'm sorry, but when I'm thinking Cracker Barrel or IHOP for I'm thinking about like the turkey TV dinner. You know, the frozen dinner with
What
just.
kind of places do you think this is?
You really should go to some of these restaurants you speak so poorly of.
I
think of TV dinners, but I think of IHOP.
I've been to Cracker Barrel and it was fine.
Who was president when you went to Cracker Barrel last time?
I think Obama.
It's not called Wolfgang Cracker Barrels. He's not going to go.
It's not Wolfgang Cracker Barrel.
I think it was Obama.
I would have you know that they prepared my turkey Peter Luger style. It was all cut up. No, it was great. It was fine. We went to the one in
You had wet aged turkey.
Oh, what location did you go to?
We went to the one in Wesley Chapel. And it was
Nice.
MJ. It was jammed. I had to.
It was a Wesley Chapel Cracker Barrel Thanksgiving in the Fester family.
I got there an hour early. Put our name in. It was an hour wait. Then I fell asleep in my car. And then they came an hour later, and our table was ready.
Speaking of your car,
yeah. By the way,
a lot of attention with the picture I took of your trunk when you dropped me off at the airport last Friday.
Again, I would like to point out that Friday trip was the last.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You got all uppity in the morning about the time I picked you up. Now you're outing my trunk
because
on your Insta.
Hey, listeners are outing you. Hold on a minute.
No, you are outing it.
I originally outed you, but now listen. Hang on. I'll get to all that next. We start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ next. Plus, we'll give away the second laptop computer from Don the IT guy, Team Logic IT, St. Petersburg. So we'll give away the second laptop. It's laptop tag. Hopefully you heard last hour's winner and you'll know the first name. We'll give away laptop number 2. Then we'll give away one in the 8 o'clock and then the 9 o'clock hour. We're giving away Microsoft laptops. These are Surface laptops every hour, every day this week. It's laptop tag here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, when we get... Q105, MJ and a crew 725. Actually, no crew in the studio. I'm all alone. There's no Froggy. There's no Fester. There's no Roxanne. Hey, Don the IT guy, go around to micro number 4 over there because you're the only one in the studio. Oh, here comes Fester strolling in. Here comes Roxanne strolling. Guys, thank you. Appreciate you joining us. Hey, Don the IT guy from Team Logic IT just dropped off the 20 laptop computers. In fact, I'm moving out of the shot right now. If you're watching MJ TV, if you're watching right now, you can see the 20 Microsoft Surface laptops all stacked up on the back credenza here in the studio. In fact, let me grab one of these. We opened up one of the boxes, and this is it, man. Look at this thing. This is nice. Look at this thing. So I'm holding this up. If you're watching MJ TV right now, and of course, if you ever want to watch the show live, we've got multiple cameras in the studio. You get to watch us do the show. You go to mjmorningshow.com, and then you click on MJ TV. And when we're live from 6 to 10, you'll see the graphic that says Watch Live, or you can watch any archive show. And I'm holding up the Microsoft Surface laptops that were given away. These are black. Man, these are nice.
So shiny and new.
It is. It's shiny and new. And we just gave away one last hour to the first winner. And all you need to know is that winner's first name. And then be the right caller this hour when I tell you to call in, and you'll win a Microsoft Surface. Hey, Don, how much do these retail for? What's the retail on these?
About $1,200.
Jeez.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And thanks again to Don, the IT guy from Team Logic IT. Of course, any IT needs that you need for your business, you just get a hold of dontheitguy.com. That's dontheitguy.com. And we'll give away the second. So hour 2, we're at the beginning of this, folks. We gave away the first one last hour. We'll give away the second one momentarily. I'll tell you what number caller to be, and just know the first name of last hour's winner. And you say, well, MJ, I wasn't listening at 6:45 when you gave away the laptop. Well, listen, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just listen and get the name of who wins in a few minutes. And then you can call in the 8 o'clock hour. And then know the 8 o'clock winner, then you can call in the 9 o'clock hour. And then at 9 o'clock today, if you don't win, know that winner's first name. You're going to need that name for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. You always need to know the previous hour's laptop winner for then you to call in and win the next laptop. That's why we call it. It was tablet tag when we gave away the Surface Pro tablets. Now it's laptop tag with these Microsoft Surface full laptop computers. And we'll give that away here in just a bit on the MJ Morning Show. Oh, speaking of Cracker Barrel, I just got a text from a buddy of mine. I got a text from Jeff Catlin.
Yeah.
Jeff is a sergeant in division in D5.
Right.
District 5 of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. And I guess he was working Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, remember, you got firefighters, police, they've got to work. You know, doctors and nurses. A lot of folks have to work on Thanksgiving.
Hey, all the people that work at Cracker Barrel had to work.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. So if you missed what happened in the last segment, Fester revealed that mother-in-law said, hey, let's go out for Thanksgiving. And Fester's like, well, it's going to be kind of late to get a reservation at, a nice restaurant. And Fester's mother-in-law said, hey, Cracker Barrel. So Fester had Thanksgiving at Cracker Barrel. And listen, I'm not poo-pooing Cracker Barrel. I just don't think of Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving dinner. But Jeff Catlin from Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, great sergeant. He's the one I ride along with in D5 and District 5. And he said, heard you talking about Cracker Barrel. The Gary Sinise Foundation provided our platoon with Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
that's nice.
It was good.
It was
yes.
really good.
And real turkey is what he just texted me.
Real turkey, all the
Yeah.
sides you could want.
Yeah.
And then they give you a pumpkin pie at the end.
Well, there you have it. And you can get some little tchotchke and knick-knack and some sign that says, don't mess with my kitchen, or what? You know those little tchotchke signs?
I saw a sign that live, laugh, love.
Yeah, life is good.
If mama ain't happy, nobody happy.
All that stuff, yeah.
Get out of my
stress?
kitchen.
You know what they did have at the Cracker Barrel store that I thought was really cool?
What?
A lot of vinyl LPs of classic rock.
They're selling vinyl?
Yeah, I pick them up, and they're all made in Poland and Czechoslovakia.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where they're getting pressed?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm picking up Journey's
There's
album.
only a couple companies left that press those.
Yeah, and they're all in Ukraine.
Vinyl's coming back, man.
Yeah.
Vinyl is, and listen, MP3s suck. You know, the audio quality of an MP3, it's awful. You listen to a real stereo record or a good digital CD, the audio quality is so much better. MP3 is compressed audio. Hey, Don, you should know this. So on like an MP3, it's what percentage of the real recording is on an MP? It's like what, 25%? Is it 25% or less?
It actually depends because there's different formats and stuff. So, but I mean, they have one that's like an uncompressed one. That the file is like huge.
But the WAV files are like uncompressed. But an MP3, that's how you got.
You can get an MP3 in an uncompressed format. Is my
But it's enormous.
Yeah, the file is huge, and
But-
then so it doesn't make sense. You can't hardly stream it. But like Tidal, I know is a big thing.
I think that a lot of the young people today, like Generation Z and even some millennials that haven't heard even old cassette tapes, sound better than some of the MP3s out there. So I think a lot of the younger generation, they don't know how good music can sound.
But I think records are actually coming back, from my understanding.
Oh, they are.
I saw an article that
Yeah.
said it actually outsold CDs and everything else.
No, you're right. Vinyl. So a regular, like a 33 1/3 big black vinyl album, those are now outselling CDs because vinyl's making a huge comeback with a record player.
And I know like Sonos has a record player now.
Sonos came out with one?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, the old Panasonic Technics, those are still available and those sound great.
Yeah. You
Anyway.
buy them at the Salvation Army.
Hey, by the way, I was going to tell you where I ate Thanksgiving.
Ooh, where?
Where did you
Actually,
eat?
one of Fester's favorite places in St. Augustine.
Waffle House?
The Golden Corral in St. Augustine?
No, Buc-ee's.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
You ate at a Buc-ee's?
So, we took our RV that we bought from Fester.
Yes.
Nice.
Out to St. Augustine. And obviously, we actually went on Thanksgiving, so not a lot of places open. And
Buc-ee's is always
and
open.
Buc-ee's is always open. And let me tell you, that was actually my first trip to Buc-ee's. And those beaver nuggets
are amazing.
Legit.
Oh my God,
they're incredible. Incredible.
What are they? Is it chicken?
I don't know what beaver
it's like
nuggets.
It's like puffed air.
Yeah,
Or it's like puffed corn.
I can't tell you what they are.
Like
but
almost like a corn fritter?
No, it's like a
it's
sweet.
its own.
It's sweet?
It's kind of
gotcha.
sweet, kind of salty, and it's its own little thing. And I think it's its own category.
Yeah, it was great. That sounds like a good Thanksgiving. That was my second choice if I couldn't get into the very, very fancy and highfalutin Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
Was Buc-ee's.
Could you have gotten breakfast at Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving night? Would they have allowed that?
Okay, that's the other side of it, MJ. The whole menu at Cracker Barrel is available. My son,
Ooh.
he didn't want the Thanksgiving stuff.
I want waffles.
He had the
I'll take pancake. I'll
He
take
had
the kids'
pancakes.
pancakes.
With
My
the
son had
sprinkles
the
in
kids'
them.
pancakes with Fruity Pebbles in it.
Exactly.
That was his Thanksgiving dinner.
They put fruity
They do.
pebbles on pancakes?
My kids love them. They're so
Hold on.
good.
Have you not put Fruity Pebbles in pancakes?
I want pancakes with the Sour Patch worms.
Okay.
That's
all right. You're making a joke.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, you are.
And not a funny one, by
you're
the way.
offending Cracker Barrel
Yeah.
lovers. And by the way, eggs in a basket. That's my go-to. Sometimes I just crave it so bad I have to go there. We should do our MJ Morning Show holiday dinner at Cracker Barrel.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy.
We don't even know if the show's going to be around by the holidays.
7:34 at the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. We'll give away the second laptop computer. This is a Microsoft Surface laptop. We'll give away the second one in just a bit. Keep listening. I'll tell you what number to be. Just know last hour's winner, and you could be the next winner here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, speaking of food, so Fester had Thanksgiving dinner at Cracker Barrel. Apparently, a bunch of police officer, Hillsborough County deputy sheriffs I know, also had Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving.
MJ, I bet you 5,000 people in our listening area had Thanksgiving at Cracker
Let's take
Barrel.
5,000 calls.
It was packed.
Let's go to the phones. Also, I've got a turkey fryer issue. We'll talk about that here in a second.
No, we don't talk about those.
Speaking of food, this has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. Roxanne, you had nightmares last night
Oh my gosh, the worst.
because of food?
I haven't had scary dreams like this. I can't remember the last time.
And by the way, I had a dream which I want to talk about. I have a dream that involved Andrew, our producer.
Ooh.
That's hot.
Yeah. I'll explain that here in just a matter of seconds. So, Roxanne, you're convinced that spicy food gives you nightmares?
I think it was a little bit of a combination of knowing that my alarm was going to go off really early, so that stressed me out.
Is this a thing?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Is that known that spicy food gives you bad dreams?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I had a level 2.
Froggy, look that up.
Yes, sir.
Hurry up and Google, can spicy food give you nightmares? What happened, Rox?
I had some delicious food at Rice and Spice. My favorite dish there is their tipsy noodles. I got tipsy noodles and tom kha soup, both level 2.
Rice and Spice. So what, is just Asian fare or is anything specific?
It's Thai, it's sushi, and it's Lao.
You mean Laotian?
Laotian, yes.
So from Laos.
From Laos.
Laos.
So we had
That's
tipsy noodles
that's
are
where
Laotian.
Hank Hill's neighbors from Laos, right? Aren't they Laotian?
They might
from
be.
From
King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, exactly.
Ooh, I have some info.
Yeah.
So it's delicious food. Froggy, what's your info on the spicy dreams?
It says that. I lost it. Oh, here it is. Spicy, rich foods are definitely a gateway to having nightmares, according to spicyfoods.com.
Let me see your phone. You're making.
I mean, according to spicyfoods.com.
I think he's making this up.
Spicy foods
It
is
says
a
it
gateway
right there.
food.
It's highlighted.
Gateway food to bad dreams. Spicy foods will take you into a portal that will shoot you into a world of bad dreams. I believe it 100%.
Yeah,
Don't lose my space on WikiFeet.
It does. It says spicy. Well,
the other tab is WikiFeet.
It says
Don't close it.
spicy, rich foods are definitely a gateway to nightmares.
Oof.
I think I've heard that.
That's the first thing. From NBC News, can spicy food really give you nightmares? Actually, there is some evidence that eating a spicy meal shortly before going to sleep can lead to some wacko dreams. That's from NBC News.
They said wacko, huh?
All right. It says that.
Wow.
I'm not making that up. All right, so you had spicy Laotian food?
Yes.
We had drunken noodle. What was it called?
Tipsy noodle.
Tipsy noodles.
Tipsy noodles. My favorite dish. It's so yummy.
That's their take on drunken noodles.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
I love it. The food was yummy, but I'm telling you, I had the most horrific nightmares. I'm not even going to people were getting their heads chopped off by a...
Wait a second.
Yes.
Did you have a multitude of nightmares?
Yes. That was set one, was people getting tortured.
Where?
Just in some dungeon.
So you're in a dungeon?
Yes. And I was witnessing all of this. That was horrific. So I woke up and I was like, my heart was beating.
All because of your tipsy noodles?
From my tipsy noodles. So
what spice level did you go with?
I only went with 2. It was just 2. Well, imagine if it had been,
do they have
5.
numbers?
It goes to 5.
It's a 1 through 5, 0
right.
through 5?
0 through 5.
Because, when I ordered, I'm still so bummed out that Thailand closed. Our favorite Thai place was Thailand in South Tampa. On South Dale Mabry, just below Gandhi. And Thailand, after 44 years, they closed. We were there, I think, on the last day. And they're closed. But there, I wouldn't order by number. It would be like little spice, mild spice, medium spice. That's how I ordered.
It's qualitative.
So
okay.
you had the spicy noodles.
Yes.
And you had nightmares. So nightmare 1 was people had their heads chopped off.
Yes. It was just really scary and awful. And
what was nightmare number 2?
Nightmare number 2 was a little less, it was quite a bit less disturbing, but still stressful. It was me getting ready to go to MC a gig, and I was completely ill prepared. And so I couldn't get my dress fastened.
Yeah.
So I'm walking up on stage and
my
dress it's starting to fall off. I don't have any shoes to wear.
Oh, yeah.
And
needs to happen on MJ TV.
I'd have donated to that charity.
That'll jack up our numbers here.
Yeah,
our streaming numbers go through the roof if your clothes start falling off.
Today at the Humane Society formal event, Roxanne's gonna flash the crowd. I'd go to that.
It's a nightmare when it's happening to you, and you're like, I'm trying to get up there and MC this event, and I can't get this fastened, and then I didn't know my lines. No one had given me any scripts or anything, and I didn't know what I was talking about.
Is that the last one? Or you had more?
No, that was it. Then I woke up at 2:30, and I laid in bed until my alarm went off and just ruminated about stressful things.
Like what?
Just
like what?
The future.
Be specific. Like
the
what?
Future.
I was actually coming back to work today, so then there's a little anxiety about that, and then
why is there anxiety about coming back to work?
Because you have to get up to an alarm clock. I've been sleeping in, even though I was doing middays last week. All week, I still got to sleep in every day.
So, did you anything else that was troubling you?
I think the heads chopped off was troubling enough.
Okay.
happens.
It says a lot about Roxanne that a nightmare is forgetting my lines at a
Well, I
at a
told
charity
you.
event.
I told you that was the less disturbing
Where are
dream.
my
But
lines?
it's still. You guys know this. The bad broadcaster dream. You don't know how to push the buttons. You can't find your headphones.
Bad broadcasting is my reality.
The song runs out and there's dead
yeah,
air.
yeah.
Especially
and
as
all
nightmare,
We've
she's
all
a good
had that.
broadcaster.
I had a nightmare that I actually hit the post on a song. What's that?
Now, moving along to my dream, and this is odd. I don't think Andrew, our producer, has ever been in one of my dreams.
Oh, you're missing out.
Where is
Thank
Andrew?
God.
Andrew, are you there? Turn your microphone on in the producer's booth.
Oh, good. Then you didn't hear me say thank God.
All right, so I've never had Andrew in a prior dream, but yes, Roxanne.
Do we need the boom chicka boom boom music? He's into, I don't know. What kind of dream is this?
What do you think they did it?
All right,
The way that you're saying it, you're like,
I don't know what she's saying.
I've never dreamt about Andrew before.
Oh. Andrew has a whipped cream bikini on.
No, Andrew did not have a whipped cream bikini on.
Hey, boys.
No, this dream troubled me. It bothered me.
I'm bothered already.
And so this is a weird dream. Do you know what the dream has to do with?
What?
Was
A
he
new
the next
car?
contestant?
Anybody? Just say what it is.
A new
Price is
car.
Right.
Well, no, come on.
Price is Right.
Yes, the Price is Right.
Okay.
The dream had to do with the Price is Right. All right, so this is just weird. So we're backstage at the Price is Right for some reason. And this woman who we did not know is playing the golf game. You know, the putt game where I guess you have to guess a certain number of product price, whatever. And don't you get a chance at putts? You get
so many strokes.
So many strokes to be able to putt the ball into the hole to win the big prize on the Price is Right. So this woman is playing the putting game and she misses a couple. Then she finally gets it in to the hole. She finally gets the putt into the hole and she wins. But then things went haywire backstage and they accused her of cheating. And the Price is Right had security police and they tackled her and they knocked the woman on the ground and they're handcuffing her behind her back for cheating during the Price is Right golf putting game.
Drew doesn't play.
Now, here's the deal. I'm recording the whole thing with my phone. I've got the whole video going, and I'm recording the lady getting tackled by the Price is Right police, and she's getting cuffed. This is all backstage, not in front of the audience. And I'm back there, and I'm recording the whole thing, and I've got it. I'm like, oh, man, this is great content. I'm going to sell it to TMZ, or, this is huge. And then Andrew grabs the phone out of my hand and erases the video.
Good job, Andrew.
Andrew.
What does that mean? What is
Sounds like something I do.
What is the well, here's the point. Andrew just said, sounds like something I'll do. And I immediately thought, like, if I ever captured something at Disney, because, like, Andrew
Well,
is...
that's at Disney is Andrew.
Andrew
Yes.
is like this huge adult Disney fan. Andrew lives for Disney.
He's an annual pass holder.
He's a pass holder.
Pass holder.
So I was thinking that, okay, I could see if I captured something at Disney that Andrew would not want anything besmirched or smeared with the Disney name. So Andrew would grab the phone and erase any Disney footage. So I think that there was probably some basis of that was in the subconscious that then turned into Andrew, our producer, becoming super protective of... The Price is Right. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. So just weird. And I still don't know why the lady was pegged for cheating with how do you cheat?
I don't know.
The deal was that, like, the last, I think she had like 3 putts. She missed the first 2. She got the ball into the Price is Right golf putting hole on like the 3rd one, and they accused her of cheating. And she gets tackled backstage. Man, I got the whole thing on video. And then Andrew grabs my phone and erases the video. What does that mean? What is the deep meaning of that dream?
Here's one of the best.
It's like, and is he going to be like a Julius Caesar thing?
No, I think Andrew's like a governor of yours, like a speed governor. You know what I mean? Like he reels you back in. That's what that means.
Andrew's the kind of guy who I despise. He's the guy.
Wait, but Andrew is the guy you despise?
He's the kind of guy I despise.
What are you saying?
He's the guy that always does the right thing.
He really
even
does.
when people aren't looking, you know?
Yes.
'Cause, you know?
Yes.
That's the barometer for, you do the right thing when people aren't looking. That's never me.
That's Andrew.
That's not me at all. That's Andrew. And I'm like, oh, God, you're so good. Such a good person.
Andrew does things before they need it, before anyone tells him that they need to be done. He's taking care of it.
Sometimes.
I just saw him like as a Brutus figure or something, you know?
No.
He's gonna stab you.
He too, Brutus.
I don't
He too, Andrew.
All right, anyway, moving along. Just a weird dream, just bizarre. What time? 7:46 now. So we'll give away the next Surface laptop computer with laptop tag. Momentarily, I'll tell you when to call in and what number caller to be. We'll do that in just a matter of moments. We do have a turkey fryer story to talk about. You know what? A lot fewer turkey fryer. And also, Fessy, you noted that there were a lot fewer like Black Friday incidents as well.
Black Friday, for all intents and purposes, I believe is over.
Yeah, and by the way, thanks for saying that properly. It's not intensive purposes. Like Froggy would say, for all intensive purposes, like intensive care.
Yeah.
It's for all intents.
I'm stupid.
Well, how would you have said it then, Froggy?
Intensive care.
How would you have said it?
I don't know. I forgot the word already.
He would have said intentions purposes.
Intensive care.
You're so stupid you forgot the word. But listen, there just hasn't been the fights and the
Hold on to that thought. First, the turkey fryer fire from Wavy TV 10 in Norfolk, Virginia Beach area. Which didn't Hal Herman work at Wavy TV 10 before Whammo News?
That's where I know that station from.
That's where he started his career.
Yeah. So
with the Goldie Showers, the weather girl.
You stop it.
What? She's popular. I'm going to bring her in on the show soon.
Remember when Goldie had the 3-degree guarantee?
Oh, gee. Anyway, so from Burlington, North Carolina, a family is lucky to be alive after their turkey fryer exploded in their home. Again, you don't bring the turkey fryer inside the home. So, Burlington, North Carolina, a propane tank fueling a turkey fryer exploded. The explosion was so strong it blew out the windows in the back of the house. Investigators said the person cooking the turkey fell asleep and left the boiling oil unattended. Now, that's something they tell you. You're not supposed to let the turkey fryer oil get above, I think it's 425?
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't fry a turkey this year, but I don't fry the turkey in my living room. I don't fry the turkey in my garage. I fry the turkey in the backyard, in the middle of the grass, far away from any potentially flammable structure. And also, I wasn't here for Thanksgiving. I was up in New York, but here it was overcast and windy and cold, right?
Yeah, the weather was kind of gray all last week.
And that makes a difference because last year I did fry the turkey, and it was fantastic. Because remember, last year we had a nice, warm Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving 2022 was nice and warm, and I just know that whenever I fry turkeys locally, here in the Tampa Bay area, when we have like a cold, blustery Thanksgiving, it just doesn't. It takes longer. It's a whole lot easier to fry the turkey in nice weather.
It was especially Thanksgiving night. It got chilly too. MJ, I was thinking about you because we took our kids on a golf cart ride.
Oh no!
Yeah,
really?
I was terrified the whole time. I didn't want to.
Whose
I didn't want
golf cart?
It was Doug's friend. He got a new one of those like street legal 3-row golf
like
carts.
a Yamaha.
Yeah, and with the lights. I mean, it's quote unquote street legal.
Does he have a license plate on it?
Yes, he has a license plate. He's able to drive it on, he's able to drive it if the speed limit is 35 or under. Is that what it is?
Yeah, but guess what? But you get hit by any vehicle at 35. You get hit by a vehicle at 30 or 25.
I'm with you.
You're in a little fiberglass golf cart with no safety mechanisms, no safety features, and you're hit by a truck or a car. And even,
I'm with you.
Let's say you're in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. Or a 30-mile-an-hour zone.
Well, Bayshore is 35 miles an hour.
You have people driving 50, 60 miles an hour. If you're hit in a golf cart, you've got no chance.
No chance.
The people that are driving around with little kids in golf carts, I mean, just an adult in a golf cart on the regular road.
Well, we didn't go on like a main road. We just
You
went
were on the
this-
Veterans Expressway, I heard.
That's right.
Yeah, we got on the crosstown, and then we zipped over to I-4. Aside from that, it was
Anyway, so back over to this turkey fryer fire. Person has a big kettle of oil brewing with a propane tank, and they fell asleep. And they were doing it inside their home. What? Blow the windows out of the back of the house. Burlington Battalion Chief Daniel Schaffner said that this can happen when the oil gets too heated. If that much fire heats up to that degree. So the fire, obviously the oil caught on fire and then ignited the propane tank, and that thing just went kablam. More house fires due to unattended cooking or cooking incidents on Thanksgiving than any other day of the year.
Oh.
So not just turkey fryers, but just unattended pots on the stove causes more house fires Thanksgiving Day than any other day of the year.
Is that really breaking news?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I mean,
I didn't know that Thanksgiving had more
are you surprised?
kitchen fires. Now that you say it, yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
drunk people cooking, hot grease, turkey fryers. Yeah, all a bad combo.
But why the hell would they have the number one rule, a Fight Club, the number one rule of turkey fryers is you don't fry the turkey in the garage, you don't fry it in the living room, you don't fry it in the kitchen, you do it outside at least 10 feet away from a structure.
The number one rule should be don't fall asleep.
Yeah, set an alarm.
That's the number one rule.
Case.
Stay awake during the whole time.
All right, 7:51 at the MJ Morning Show. Let's give away laptop number 2 from Team Logic IT and DonTheITGuy.com. So Don the IT Guy is actually in studio right now. So right behind me, we've got 20. I'm going to move to the side again. So on MJ TV, you can see all 20 of these Microsoft Surface laptops. Intel i5s, 11th generation, 512 gigabyte solid state drive. You know what, Don? Let me grab this computer again.
Yeah.
But man, the feel. This is premium. I mean, the fit and finish, the feel of this thin little lap. This is nice.
I will tell you that's the one I carry. It's so lightweight and the battery life on it is phenomenal.
Anyway, this is a nice computer. I got to get me one of these things. This is nice. So let's give away the second one. And of course, we gave away the first laptop last hour. And all you need to know right now is who won last hour. You need the first name, be the right caller, know the first name of who won last hour. And you're saying, I have no idea. I wasn't listening at 6:45. Well, guess what? Listen now to the winner, and you'll know the first name of this hour's winner so you can call in next hour. And then the 9 o'clock hour for the 8 o'clock winner. And then for tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., you have to know today's 9 o'clock hour winner. And it's just this loop. It's the cycle of always knowing the first name of the last winner being the right caller. Let's go with, I'm going to go with caller 105 right now.
Ooh.
Let's go with caller 105. Let's do it. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Andrew, it's 7:54. I want to get this in before 8 o'clock. All right, so get this. Let's go. Boom. So caller number 105 right now, 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Be the right caller and then know last hour's winner, and you'll win the next laptop from the MJ Morning Show and Team Logic IT St. Petersburg. For all of your business IT needs, just get a hold of DonTheITGuy.com. Go to the website. So if you're a business and you need great IT support on whatever level, just go to DonTheITGuy.com. All right, so we'll give away the next laptop. Andrew will let me know when we're up to number 104, and I'll take 105 live on the air here on the MJ Morning Show. Have you been, and I got to get to that GPS story coming up in a bit. Have you been following this Walmart retiree named Gail and the whole meme thing that started here with Gail, the retiring Walmart lady?
I know nothing of this.
Chloe sent this to me. Julian sent this to me, but I had already seen this. And it's a woman named Gail who retired from Walmart after working there for 10 years. And it's turned into this meme, and people are just taking like the audio bite, they're taking her likeness, and they're turning Gail into this huge meme. I'll share the story. Longtime Walmart employee has gone viral, and then we're going to morph into Black Friday. Speaking of Walmart, we're going to morph into Black Friday in just a second. Longtime Walmart employee has gone viral on social media. It's like when I'm scrolling through my feed, she's popping up in like every third video now. And people are like doing little clips, and they're using they're taking her face, or everything's turning into like a Gail meme. So the lady gets on the walkie-talkie and signs off from Walmart for the last time. So all the employees with their walkie-talkies in Walmart, and you can hear it like reverberating around the store. And she signals the end of an era. Gail Lewis is her name.
Yes.
Gail Lewis has now turned into an icon. And if you haven't seen the Gail Lewis Walmart employee memes yet, trust me, you will, because they're really getting going now. So she's now a new internet icon. She worked in Illinois at a Walmart in Illinois for the last 10 years, and this is her on video.
Attention Walmart, this is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate, Morris, Illinois, 844, signing out. Good night. So today was an end of an era for me. What you just saw was me signing out for the last time at my Walmart that I have worked at for 10 years. It's a happy sad, because I'm going to be going to a better job, and those people became like family. I've been through a lot with them. They watched my back. I watched theirs. They helped me out. I helped them out. We even went through a pandemic together. It just hurts, but it's a happy sad, because where I'm going to be better off where I'm at. That's all.
And Gail, and that's her in her car.
Yeah.
So the first part of the video is her at Walmart on the walkie-talkie, signing out.
Attention Walmart, this is Gail Lewis, 10-year associate, Morris, Illinois, 844, signing out. Good night.
So and that's turning into this meme, and it's just Gail. Everything is turning to Gail Lewis. Like, what are the Chuck Norris stuff? Remember years ago, all the Chuck Norris meme. So now Gail Lewis is the new Chuck Norris.
Yeah, she's getting the Chuck Norris treatment. A lot of people are treating this like your favorite baseball player or football player's retiring,
or the hard hat guy. Hey, Mr.
George, the guy who we talked to on the phone here.
We were the first radio station in America.
Mr. George.
Hey, Mr. George. Hey, the guy you hired, no good.
No good. Yeah, I'm looking at one tweet from Optimus right now.
Yeah.
And breaking news, Walmart legend Gail Lewis announces her retirement after a 10-year career. Yeah. The game will never be the same. She currently holds league records in aisle cleanups per shift at 11.2, shelves stocked per shift at 34.2, and customers greeted per shift at 21.4. That sounds a little low.
Legendary Gail Lewis. And it's turning into this big giant meme. So remember, if you haven't seen it yet, you will. And you'll say, oh, I heard about that on the MJ Morning Show. Gail Lewis. All right, it's 7:58, rolling up on 7:59. Andrew did a great job. He has screened up the caller 104. So the next one I pick up is 105. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Who's this?
This is Terry.
Terry, turn your radio all the way down, please.
Okay.
All right. Terry, where are you calling from?
From Wesley Chapel.
Awesome. And Terry, it is Terry, Terri?
I.
Very. And Terry, you're calling because you want one of those Microsoft Surface laptops, right?
Absolutely.
Terry, do you know who won last hour?
Jesse.
Jesse is correct. Boom! Just like that. Terry, you got yourself a Microsoft laptop, a Surface laptop from Team Logic IT and the MJ Morning Show, and you're the latest winner, Terry.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Terry, what do you do for a living?
Insurance agent.
Well, guess what? You're going to love this. This is a premium laptop. This is nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's really a nice piece. Are you a regular MJ Morning Show listener?
Yes.
Well, I really appreciate you listening. So Terry knew that Jesse was the winner. So Terry, your name is the one they need to know next hour.
Okay.
All right, Terry, hold
Good luck
on.
to the next person.
Absolutely. So Terry, hold on a minute. Andrew's going to pick you up, give you all the information, okay?
Thank you.
Terry, thank you for being an MJ Morning Show listener. So, folks, there we go. That's number 2 already.
Team Logic IT tag.
Yeah, and Don, you're saying these things retail at what, $1,200?
Yep, $1,200.
So we've already given away $2,400 in laptops, and it's only the second one. So, folks, just know next hour, it is now, well, it's already next hour. It's 8 o'clock. Bing! It already turned 8 o'clock, so sometime this hour we'll give away the third one. So just know that Terry, Terri, just won. Simple as that. And you can be the next winner. Should I pick up 105?
No.
I'm sorry,
No,
106.
No, don't do
All
it.
right, I won't do it.
Do it.
All right, so if you're calling in now, you can stop calling in and get ready for the next giveaway sometime this hour for laptop number 3 here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, back over to this Thanksgiving and Black Friday related stuff. And we were about to morph into this, but I stopped you. I went to Turkey Fryer, and then I had the big Gail Lewis retirement, which this is monumental, folks.
Yes.
I think this needs to be like the lead story on most news websites and certainly the national news broadcast that Gail Lewis signed off just after 10 years at an Illinois Walmart.
Next stop for her is the Hall of Fame.
Now, Fester, you made a note that Black Friday just seemed to be devoid of the stories that we've heard of brawls and fights and employees getting mowed over. Hey, there's an old story, Black Friday, New York, like 2007 or 2008. There was a guy it was like a Target or a Walmart. Remember the story?
Yeah.
There was a guy that actually was killed.
He was trampled.
An employee at the store was trampled. They opened the doors on Black Friday. The guy was trampled and flattened. And
Terrific.
I mean, it's a terrible story. This is, do me a favor, Roxanne, can you look that up for me quickly? Employee trampled, Black Friday killed. And I want to say it was like 2007, 2008. And I think it was Long Island. I think it might have been like Roosevelt Field area, Long Island. And I think it was Walmart. The guy was trampled as people were running to
Walmart.
get. It was like a $16 waffle maker or something that people were trying to run to the pallet.
That was a really good waffle iron.
Yeah.
So, do you have the details on that?
Walmart worker died after being trampled when hundreds of shoppers smashed through the doors of the Long Island store.
Yep.
Friday morning, and this is 2007.
No, hey,
Yeah,
I
pretty good.
I said 2007 and 2008.
Yeah. And 34 years old,
Yeah.
overnight stock clerk, tried to hold back the unruly crowds at
They-
5 a.m.
They
Yeah.
trampled him. They killed. I mean, it's insane. But what Fester was noting was that it seems that we're not getting as many Black Friday fights and brawls and two customers duking it out over, a DVD player. You know what I'm saying?
The days of the fights, of pushing in the door, the long lines, people camping outside of Best Buy for 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, all that's over. And it's never going to come back. We're never going to have those days again.
There's so much stuff online.
It's all online.
And of course, guess what today is? Roxanne, what is today?
Cyber Monday.
Today's Cyber Monday.
And is that what you were saying? That it's just basically people can do more things online now?
Cyber Monday isn't even a thing anymore because you've been buying crap since the middle of last week.
Have you guys noticed that Black Friday, the deals are nothing like what they used to be? Nothing like it.
There's also that scandal. If the video's real, have you seen the Target video that's floating around?
Dude,
what do you think about that? Is that real? I mean,
believe
it looked real.
I believe it because all these employees do is they put one sign in front of the other sales.
Let me tell you what's going on. This is another video that's gone viral, and I've seen this in the last 24, 48 hours. It's popping up, and it's a quick video, and they're inside Target because you can see the price, tag frame. They got the specials all piled up on the floor, and they got the signs with the rack. And, they slide in those little cardboard prices.
It's called a price tag mold.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Price tag mold. You just slip it in there.
Yeah.
It fits right to the front of the shelf.
Yeah. So, but these were like large ones, and there's a video. Fester, did you find the video? You got it? Just roll the video and go ahead and hit the audio. Go ahead, refresh. Just refresh and go. Here we go. Listen to this. So you can hear her. Oh, it's the same.
What about this one?
So she's going to another pile of stuff on the floor.
Looks like a bunch of TVs.
A bunch of TVs.
Oh.
$429.
Hit pause. Let me describe this. Hit pause. So the price tag inside the frame says Black Friday deals with the Target logo, Samsung 65-inch Class CU 7000 Crystal Ultra High Definition 4K Smart TV, Titan Gray, regularly $479.99, marked down to $429.99, save $50. So they have the Black Friday tag, but you can see that there's something behind it. They pull out the Black Friday tag, and it's the same price. Prior to Black Friday, it was the same price with the red sign.
So the sale price.
The sale price was $429. The Black Friday special price
That's not cool.
is the exact same as the price that the TV was before Black Friday. So this apparently happened. That it looks real. I don't think this is fake.
It looks like a Target. It is 5 or 6 items she goes to and does this to.
Hit the video again. Hit play. Go ahead. Now they go to a different one. There's a
$329.
Yeah.
$329. A 50-inch TV.
A 50-inch Samsung.
I'm confused.
And she says, I'm confused. Yeah, because
Can't figure it out there?
All of the Black Friday prices at the Walmart, or at the Target rather, were the exact same as the price behind it.
If you would have bought it on Wednesday or a week ago, you would have gotten the same $50 off MSRP retail price.
The only thing they did was put a new cardboard sign and slipped it in front of the old sign with the exact same price and called it a Black Friday special.
So I saw another video online, MJ. It starts at Target, but eventually it goes to JCPenney.
Right.
And the guy's walking around, and there's nobody there. At 6:45 in the morning.
At a JCPenney?
At Target, nobody's there super early. And then he goes to a JCPenney a little later, and nobody's there either. But that's when I started thinking, who's excited to go out shopping super crazy nuts ass early on Black Friday? My mother used to wake up at like 3:30 in the morning on Black Friday.
Gotta go.
She used to wait outside Montgomery Ward for the sale on,
for a clip-on tie for you?
Right? I mean, those days are over.
For a little tie that clip-on, you look like Magilla Gorilla?
You know what word you didn't hear this year?
What?
You didn't hear I did look like Magilla Gorilla.
I know. A tie that came down to your sternum.
I wore my little confirmation suit. I had a little white clip-on tie.
Sure you did.
So you didn't hear the word doorbuster.
That's right. Is that like a word of bygone years?
Sure.
Doorbuster specials.
They don't want you coming to the store to bust their doors.
You're right.
Sit at home in your underwear and buy it online.
Well, that's what's going on. Is people are doing tons of shopping online. But even like Cyber Monday, technically today,
anything that my wife wanted for Christmas shopping for the nieces or for the kids, she did. She did while she was waiting for our table at Cracker Barrel. She was buying it then.
And then you sent me something, puts on the American economy, and it says, sorry, this post has been removed by the moderators of Wall Street Bets. Do you know what was the story?
That's what I'm looking for. That's the video. I can't find the video.
But because it's been removed.
How department stores were empty. People weren't there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
People weren't there.
Okay, so that's what you're talking about.
Right.
Because Fester sent me a little email with just some prep ideas last night, and one was this story about puts on the American economy, and then the original post was removed by the moderators of Wall Street Bets, whatever this Reddit group is.
So there's a video, and I took the link to the video, and that's what I sent. This video that's still framed in front of you, he's just panning around the store with his cell phone.
And there's nobody in these stores where typically like 10, 15 years ago,
jammed.
It would have been jammed, elbow room only, people are pushing and shoving.
2 or 3 years ago, forget 15 years ago, the line at the Starbucks inside the Target had 5 people. Every register was open. And there's like 50 employees just standing there with their thumb in their ear.
And
it's in their ear.
The old Cyber Monday deal, that got its name because people were like shopping online from work. Remember the stories we did years ago for Cyber Monday? And that's going back 10, 12 years, I think. when we were
productivity will be down on Monday, $10 billion.
100%. That's exactly what it was. Is hey,
did you say 100%?
Yes, yes,
Hundo percent.
Hundy P.
Hundy P. You just made that up?
It's my new one.
I like that. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to write that out instead of doing the red 100 when I respond to people if I agree with them. Hundy P.
Hundy P.
Let them figure it out.
Right now, that's so, folks. When you want to say 100% on something, it's now Hundy P.
Hundy P.
Hundy P. That's it, 100%. Hundy P.
All right, so
but that was the deal, was that employees were spending all day the Monday after Black Friday buying crap online, and that's how Cyber Monday got the name. I think it's very fitting. Again, we're giving away all these Surface laptops today, and all week, giving away 4 Surface laptop computers from Microsoft from DonTheITGuy.com. today on Cyber Monday. I think it's, fantastic.
It was very fitting.
Yeah. All right, so Fester.
Jeez. A whole donut in his face.
Don brought donuts, so I'm going to eat a donut.
Oh, man.
So good. Thank you, Don.
Yeah,
Thank you, Don. Can't wait to get into those.
It's not Cyber Monday. It's Cyber Munch Day for Fester.
I love it.
Hey, Andrew, put the camera on Fester. Are you on camera?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll tell you, grab a whole bunch of donuts and let's show you what Fester's Cyber Munch Day looks like. Oh. It's not Cyber Monday, it's Cyber Munch Day.
Let me get the garbage can here. Hold on here.
Grab, because Don the IT guy not only.
Oh my gosh, he's got his big meaty fingers in each of them.
Hang on a minute.
I got 3 of them here.
So Don the IT guy didn't only bring in 12 of these Surface laptops.
20 of them.
What'd I say?
12.
I'm sorry, 20. You're right. So Don the IT guy not only brought in the 20 Microsoft Surface laptops we're giving away all this week, but he also brought in 24 donuts from Dunkin' Donuts.
That's true. You got to do have you seen the kids do the challenge where they press all the donuts together and see how many they can eat? See if you can do that with the chocolate ones. Can you eat 4 of them at once? Press it down like a sandwich.
Hold on. Okay, so the challenge. Have you seen this, MJ?
Have you seen this challenge?
It was with Krispy Kreme donuts. I won't kid you, but a kid took a dozen Krispy Kremes,
right?
and he here, hold
Andrew,
this, Froggy.
you got MJTV on Fester?
Oh, yeah, you do it with all those.
He took a dozen Krispy Kremes.
Andrew, you there?
He took a dozen Krispy Kremes and he smashed them together.
Okay, don't do all of them because I want some.
He took 4. Wait, I'll do 6. I don't care.
Do 6.
There's a whole dozen over here.
Oh, my God. If you eat 6, I'll
so Fester's putting...
Whoa.
All right, now squish them together.
Fester's taking 6 donuts.
You ready?
6 donuts on top of each other. Fester's going to compress them. Okay.
It's like
I made
like an accordion.
Essentially, one hamburger.
It's like a Slinky.
Now it's the size of a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Fester's eating 6
It's so good.
6 donuts at once.
Bet you're going to feel so sick.
Awesome.
So next time I'll bring in.
Go. What was that, Don?
I was saying next time I'll bring in hot Krispy Kreme ones because
Yeah.
That's the key. Is if they're hot, you can smush them. Then
That kid,
You know what? You know
That
what?
kid did 12 Krispy Kremes.
I'm going to be sick.
This is a good tip for competitive eaters. If you can somehow take the food you're eating and smush it, if it has any air in it, it's easier to consume, right?
He just compressed 6 donuts to the size of a hamburger.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be, 9 donuts for you to look at his face?
Just leave the camera on Fester. Just leave MJTV on Fester.
You're an absolute animal.
This stuff is really good.
it's the 2,000 calorie donut.
Oh my! It is.
It's yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Look at those hands.
on every one of them.
Fester's hands.
That's
one of them.
well. That's also because he was like putting his fingers in each of the other donuts. Your hand is like a perfect Christmas tree for all those donuts. Just to
You got to go wash your hands, dude.
hang them on.
Oh my God! All right, let me move on to Fester's trunk now.
Fester doesn't have a lot of junk in his trunk. That's the irony. He's like, as much as he eats.
Is there paper towels, Andrew?
I don't know if not. Can you do my trunk in like a minute when I wash my hands?
Yeah, we need some baby wipes.
I gotta
in here.
go.
Here, let me get the door.
No, you don't need to.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. He's a mess.
Go.
You don't need your hands.
All right, Don, can you pull up Instagram? MJ's Instagram, please.
Here's paper towels. And here's some Here's some Formula 409.
Yeah, use Windex.
Hey, man.
No, he's got wipes.
Yeah, here's some Formula 409.
Oh my
Hey, look at this. Hey, put the camera.
There we go.
Oh no, we got Clorox wipes too.
409.
Hey, Andrew,
No, don't use those. Fester, do not use those. That's
Why?
not good
Why
for your
not?
skin.
Oh my God!
My skin.
Look
Don't
at
worry
this.
about my skin.
All right, put the camera on
We got a certified
I got
MJ
Formula
radio.
409. Put the camera on me. All right, so I got a whole container of Formula 409. Here, you spray this on your hands as well.
All right, here we go.
Ew.
All right, so I want to talk about Fester's talk about junk in the trunk.
Down.
Don't get the 409 on the donuts.
But he doesn't have junk in the trunk.
Down.
Well, what are you talking about?
Fester.
Have you seen the picture of his trunk?
She's trying to make a butt joke.
I'm making
It's
a butt
not
joke.
printing well.
Yeah.
Fester's real trunk.
It should print well, just like the prints of photos that we scattered around everywhere. We've all seen the trunk.
All right, now this is last week, so I'm going to go ahead and pin this. So I'm going to make this a top item right now. Let me pin this to my profile. Okay, it is. I want to pin it to the profile. Yeah, okay, it's pinned now. All right, so I took a picture of Fester's trunk. Fester took me to the airport, last Friday, Black Friday.
A week ago.
A week ago Friday, Fester took me to the airport right after the show because Michelle and I were flying up to Boston first to go pack up Chloe, and we did. I rented a big, SUV. I had to get the large size. We ended up with like a Cadillac Escalade from Hertz up at the Boston airport. The giant Escalade.
Yeah, we know what Escalades are.
No.
They're
They come in the smaller one, and then the XL, whatever it is, the big long one, the big Suburban.
Driving around like Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah. So we had to pack up Chloe because Chloe's in her dorm room at University of New Hampshire, and we had to just move all of her stuff out so she could really just pack up some suitcases and leave in like 3 weeks. She's done with school. She graduates. She is out of there. 3.5 years. She graduates a whole semester early.
3 degrees.
3 degrees. Thank you very much. 3 degrees of separation. So she'll have 3 degrees. And we packed up the SUV and we drove like all of her like dorm furniture, and she had some extra drawers and just all kinds of junk and tons of clothes. And those we put in duffels, and we brought those home on the airplane yesterday from New York. But we rented this giant SUV and loaded up all of Chloe's stuff, and we drove it down to the Bronx. So we put all the stuff temporarily in storage in the Bronx. And it was cool. Michelle found a 5x5 with ladder access. $16 a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Can't beat that.
You can't. So we drove all of Chloe's stuff that just needs to be stored until we decide what the hell she's doing. And we put it in a storage garage in the Bronx.
You can live in that thing, right? 5x5. You can put a little.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Cheapest apartment in New York.
Sleeping bag, hold the whole shebang. Oh, you know what they were telling me? This I didn't know this. In this storage place in the garage, people use it as an office.
Yeah,
people will rent some of these storage units for like $200-300 a month, and it's their office. During, they're open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. People use... Wait a minute. There's a tutor. The lady, the manager at this storage place was telling me that there are even people that hold, tutoring classes in a storage unit.
Sure.
So, hey, they need to get my math tutoring. The tutor operates out of the storage facility, and that's where the kids go to get tutored.
Yeah, you put up a chalkboard, a couple of desks.
It's inside a storage unit.
Bookshelf.
A lot of bands rehearse in those things too.
Well, listen, I told the story years ago. I was doing an HCSO, Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office ride-along with Steve Lewis back in the day before he retired, and we got called to a storage garage. It's the one off of Bierce.
Yeah.
Not far from your house, and it was loud music and the smell of marijuana, and there were 2 guys and 2 women. They were in the storage unit off of, so this would have been
kind of like
to the east. So you get off of Bierce.
To the east of Nebraska.
Yeah, and then you go past Nebraska.
Yeah, between Nebraska and Livingston.
Exactly. And off on the left there, if you're coming off of 275, there's a storage facility.
Yeah, on the curve.
Yeah, so exactly. So we drive in there, we find the unit because I guess the security guy's like, yeah, I got a problem in here. Loud music and marijuana smoke coming out of the place. So we go to the storage unit, and I'm with Steve Lewis. I think it was corporal or sergeant. I think it was corporal back then.
Okay.
And we go to the unit, and you open up the actual door. They put a false wall. So you open up the metal garage door.
There's a wall.
And then there's a wall with a door.
That's how it becomes a business. Because you leave it rolled up and then you have your storefront.
Yeah, they built a door like 6 inches in. There's a wall and a door frame. And you just open the knob. And we walked in. The guy had a recording studio in there. He had like a soundboard and like a soundproof room. And they had a couch in there. They're playing loud music and they're smoking pot and they're partying in there.
Nice.
So, the crap that goes on in these storage units, it's crazy. And they're tutoring kids in these storage units, at least in the Bronx. So I just thought that was, really interesting. So where was I?
You're making fun of my trunk.
Fester's trunk. Back to Fester's junk in the trunk. Fester takes me Friday before Black Friday, drops me off at the airport right after the show, and, Michelle and I fly up to Boston, and then we left from New York yesterday morning. And I'll tell you what, travel yesterday was a breeze. We got to LaGuardia. Now, the TSA line...
Okay, I'm sorry, wait a second.
Yeah.
So you traveled on Sunday, yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
And that's
I was very curious about this. It's supposed to be a nightmare.
It's one of the worst days of the year. We had no issue at all at LaGuardia, but we were at LaGuardia at 5:40 a.m. There's still long lines, so regular TSA had a 30-minute wait. They have in Terminal C at LaGuardia, the all-new Terminal C is gorgeous. That's where Delta is. And so Terminal C, they had like a 30-minute wait for regular TSA. The TSA pre-check was at 10 minutes, and they have a digital board now that tells you. But guess what? Clear pre-check. There was no line at all. And thank you. We're clear members, thanks to the American Express card.
Clear for takeoff?
Yep. So we rolled right in, boom, right through security, boom. And we were through. I had no issue traveling in. But also, as the day went on, midday into evening, that's when it probably got to be a real crap show at airports around the country. But LaGuardia yesterday morning at 5:30, 5:45, 6 a.m. was not that bad at all. Fester, can you...
Are you okay, Fester? You're sweating a lot.
Stop.
He just had 17 donuts.
Okay, I literally just
stop
ate...
clearing your throat on the microphone.
I can tell you right now, I ate those 6 donuts and I am not doing well right now.
How sweaty he is.
Technically, you ate 9.
Well, I mean,
he's having the donut sweats.
I casually ate 3 of them.
It's part of the meat sweats.
And then we had the challenge, and I ate 6 more.
Dude, you've had 9.
And my God. Those last 6 donuts, I'm just not doing well this moment.
I think you're expanding in front of my very eyes.
What's happening?
I've never seen anybody get fatter.
So the donuts were compressed, and now they're expanding. And I'm just not doing well in this moment.
It's gonna blow.
I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Can I interest you in a waffle thin after dinner mint?
I couldn't possibly.
Let me get back to Fester's trunk. Hey, don't explode before I talk about your trunk.
All right.
Because people are very curious. And do you remember when I was a kid? Remember highlights?
Yeah, like the
magazine.
And they're still around, right?
Oh, we get them.
You get highlights?
That's our favorite thing.
Are you running a dentist office?
Do they still have penis and weenus? Who were the two? Who were the 2 kids? No, it was
no
penis and weenus.
No, it was Goofus and Rufus, or it was like one kid was good, one kid was bad.
I don't see those kids. There are a lot of.
Hold on, Andrew. What was it?
Goofus and Gallant?
Goofus and Gallant? Was that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them. I do I love the silly stuff. Find the silly stuff.
But with highlights, and that was always big at the pediatrician's office,
yes.
At the dentist's office. They always had the stack of highlights magazines for kids. Yeah. So they still have it, and you get it?
I get it. Yeah, there's a big bilingual section where...
Do they mail it? You get it in the mail?
I get it in the mail,
Oh,
yes.
So highlights still... And do they still have the word search and the picture search?
The picture search, yes. You mean to find the differences?
That's your kid's favorite, right?
No, our favorite is find the silly stuff. So this might be new. You might not have known about this,
no,
but
sounds new.
It's a big page with, it'll be like a radio studio, but then you MJ are talking to a banana. You're using a banana to talk on the phone. So you have to circle the banana. That doesn't make sense,
stuff.
Right? The goofy stuff.
Right. Write the editor and tell him to put a picture of a fat guy eating 6 smashed donuts and see how that goes.
Is that silly? I think it is.
I think it is
pretty silly.
Now the old highlights they had again. So find the silly stuff. Do they still have the original one in the back where you find the hidden items, or is the silly stuff now the new?
I don't know. I'm not auditing these books. I'm just giving them to my kids and saying, "Shut up, kids."
They have
do
the
these
drawing,
highlights.
and you got to find the hidden objects in the drawing.
Yeah.
So
I've done that.
that's the premise.
Okay.
So Fester's trunk is kind of like that.
It is not.
It is.
Hodgepodge of crap.
You got to find the crap in Fester's trunk. So if you follow me on Instagram and you haven't seen this yet, go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Go to Certified MJ Radio on Instagram, and I pinned the item. So it's number 1 right now. And my caption reads, Trunk Search Puzzle. How many items can you identify in Fester's trunk? He drove me to the airport after Friday's MJ Morning Show, and this is what I saw when I tried to put my luggage in. There's even a freaking glass mixing bowl inside. So if we look at Fester's trunk,
Yes.
Fester, there is a glass salad bowl in your trunk.
It's a mixing bowl, not a salad bowl.
There's at least a pair of Crocs. There's a backpack with a Florida patch on it.
I can go over the whole thing.
I see some monster trucks.
Yeah, so monster trucks here in the back. There's a soccer ball.
Does Spectrum know you still have their router?
Well, they sent me a new router recently.
You got to bring the router back.
I know.
They're going to charge you. There's a router in Fester's trunk.
It's like
there's a
$3 a month
soccer
or
ball.
something.
There's a lottery ticket. There's headphones.
These are my Vans shoes here. This is the Vans, and these are the Crocs. There's this
straw
multicolored
hat.
Straw hat. So the week prior we went to the beach. So a lot of this stuff is beach related.
Yep.
There's some floaties. This multicolored thing here, that's actually an umbrella. The Tampa Bay Rays pool noodle that I had folded in half. The straw hat, the ball, all that's because of the beach trip. Then with the toys we took to the beach. What else I have here? There's a lottery ticket, which is a loser, by the way. I checked it. And,
so people were sending me little messages, or they're leaving comments in the message area of all the crap that is in Fester's trunk. But, dude, a couple of people called you out.
On what?
Guess what's missing from your trunk? And regular, loyal MJ Morning Show listeners were pointing out, hey, what's going on? Blank is missing from Fester's trunk.
Okay, so first of all, I keep my favorite two in the front seat.
Oh, you've streamlined.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I've streamlined my process a little bit.
Now, the items.
I had a Hardee's cup in there forever. I never used a Hardee's cup. Why do I need to keep holding
you
it?
discarded it.
Yeah. So,
okay,
well,
number 1.
Folks, if you haven't figured it out yet, one of Fester's Wambuki rackets. What is the new? What was the new one that I? Was the new one I made up?
Hooly Hoo?
No.
Holy Hole? No, it wasn't Holy Hole.
No. I came up with a new.
Whoop-de-doo?
Nah,
what was it?
I forgot what it was.
We forgot over Thanksgiving.
You know what? I got to keep my
Well,
words.
I wrote down Hundy.
Hundy P.
Hundy P.
Yeah,
That's pretty
Hundy
good.
P for 100%. It's now Hundy P. So, Fester, people noticed, where is the stack of fast food cups?
Whoopie Woo?
No,
definitely not.
So where's the stack of fast food cups that Fester had in his trunk?
It's Wookie Wood.
Wookie Wood.
Wookie Wood.
Wookie
Wood. Did somebody
think of the
text?
Star Wars. I just remember the Star Wars creature.
Wookie Wood. Can you write that and keep a list of my new words I invent every day?
Yeah.
Keep a list.
Hundy P and
keep a list.
Wookie Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right.
Long list.
So Fester had a whole stack. How many at peak cup? How many did you have in your trunk?
I mean, double digits.
And Fester would have a cup for whatever fast food restaurant that he would drive by if he was thirsty. He would pull into the fast food restaurant parking lot. Total theft of services and merchandise. Fester would walk in with the cup that was appropriate for that restaurant because he would have all these paper cups in his trunk. And let's say he was passing by Burger King. He'd have a Burger King cup. And just park, walk into Burger King, go to the fountain, fill up the drink.
Okay, the key is to go into the entrance, not near the cash register. Yeah. You got to go into the entrance.
Listen, I'm not condoning. Yeah. I'm not condoning this behavior. By the way, I do not support this.
You want to know my new thing, honestly? And it's not any less legal or illegal. I don't know. Just walk. You know these metal cups that everybody has, these Stanleys and these tumblers and stuff like this, right? You just walk
Tervis tumblers.
Yeah. I just walk in anywhere with my tumbler.
Yeah.
And just act like I'm getting a water or something.
So now you don't even bother with a logoed cup?
Right now I only have a burger.
You're a pilferer.
I have a Burger King.
You're a donut face shoving pilferer.
Mm-hmm. I have a Burger King and a McDonald's cup, both a coffee and a plastic one for sodas. But now I just walk in with my metal Stanley and
that is a Wookiee.
And they say anything. Oh, I was getting some, water and ice, and You just
Folks,
walk out.
if you want to see Fester's trunk, the image is pinned right now, at least for today, on Certified MJ Radio. Look at all the trunk.
Look here. Here's a drink lid. Here's the drink lid.
Just a lid.
Well,
Here's the lid.
I am extraordinarily impressed with the listeners who noticed that the cups weren't back there. They should write for Highlight Magazine.
Hey, Don, the IT guy in studio. Do you notice these right here, Don? Those are the Microsoft headphones that you've given us. I love my wireless Bluetooth Microsoft headphones. I love them. They're the best.
Didn't those come with a case?
I think the case is on the other side.
All right. So take a look at Fester's trunk and see what other items you can spot among this rummage sale of crap. I could barely get my suitcase in there in Fester's trunk. The picture is up on Certified MJ Radio on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, take a look. I have a lot of stuff on there. Do you see the rats running around the subway?
Ugh.
Roxanne, did you show your kids the rats?
Oh, yeah, I did show them.
Yeah,
I
know
liked
you did.
that.
I saw you liked the video.
Yes,
so I'm
yes.
like, I bet you Roxanne said, hey, kids, look at the cute little things MJ saw in the
I
subway
did.
up in New York.
Yep.
It's like real life Ratatouille.
Oh, and we had the front desk guy at the place where we stayed. This dude was, I think his name was Kevin. I got to play this. I'm just going to hold my microphone up.
This guy seemed really annoying. Was
Oh,
he
no,
annoying?
this guy was, you know what? Fester can play it on the computer. This guy was the most animated, flamboyant dude I've met in a very long time. And this guy was great. He was as nice as can be, ultra conversational. You got to see this video. So I asked him, hey, how was your Thanksgiving? Listen to this.
How was Thanksgiving dinner?
It was awesome!
So
was that the Titanic guy?
you got
Sounds just like him.
You got to see this guy. So that video, you'll see him. He's got his hands in the air, sitting at the front desk of the hotel, and that was actually tame. That was actually tame for him, as far as
That's awesome.
Yeah, the guy was great. So just a bunch of stuff, and I had a bunch of jokes. Did you guys follow Roxanne? You did. You followed my Olive Garden joke, right?
Oh, I loved that. Yeah, I was into all your food porn and your different Italian restaurants that you were just stuffing your face at all over New York City. I loved it. Yes.
Yeah, that was a really good joke.
Mm-hmm.
But people took me seriously.
I know. I saw that, and then, but I like that joke.
All right, so we scored too hard to get reservations. We went to Torrisi, which is a new Michelin-starred place for major food group, same company that has Carbone.
Mm-hmm.
So they have Torrisi. We got a reservation at Torrisi.
And you went to Dorsia.
And what?
Dorsia.
What?
Dorsia. Froggy knows Dorsia from American Psycho.
I did not. I know the movie. I don't remember that. So we went to Torrisi, and then we went to Don Angie. So
Nice.
we had too hard to get reservations. That was Friday night. And I put out a joke, and most people got the joke, but a lot of people did not get the joke. So the first joke was, listen to this. So there's a nice family picture of Chloe, Julian, Michelle, and me. We're sitting at the table at Torrisi last Wednesday night. And I wrote, Olive Garden at Times Square was totally committed Wednesday night, so he had to settle for a place called Torrisi. The food was really good, but if they really want to be successful like the OG, they should add never-ending soup, salad, and breadsticks. And most people got that I was joking. But there were some people like, you go to New York City and eat at Olive Garden, or oh yeah, that, or some people like, oh yeah, that Olive Garden at Times Square is so good.
Well,
we ate there the last time we were there. All right, so listen, I'm being sarcastic. I'm being obnoxious. Okay. So then on Friday night, I have another picture of us, and we're at Don Angie in the West Village, up in Manhattan, and I wrote this, son of a bitch, in all caps. Olive Garden in Times Square was still totally sold out again tonight. So we had to settle for Don Angie in the West Village. The food was absolutely delectable, but if they added endless soup, salad, and breadsticks, it would really up their game.
Yeah, most places are better when they add the endless soup, salad, and breadsticks.
And then I say, this Olive Garden is so elusive. So
Such a
You're
hot
on a
ticket.
roll.
but if you look at the comments, I mean, there are like dozens and dozens of comments.
Take it literally.
And some people are taking it a little. It's worth just reading the comments. So all those are on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio. Two cute mice in the subway. Just some nice stuff on and a couple of pizza stops. And then, did you see the guy with the mechanical monkey?
Was that a mechanical? I saw
It was this guy had a mechanical monkey on his shoulder that he was controlling, I think, with a controller in his pocket. And I saw him in line at Joe's Pizza on Carmine in the Village. And bring up the monkey guy. And I've got it's hysterical. Turns out the guy's like a puppeteer. I found him on Facebook. Not on Facebook, on Instagram. Keep going. Okay, right there. Okay, go ahead and get ready to play that.
With Julian at Joe's Pizza in the Village. And this guy has some kind of mechanical monkey on his shoulder. Would you like to touch my monkey?
Don't look at me! Stop looking at me! Don't look at me!
What is its name?
My name is Libacious Clive
And what is he drinking over there?
Turpentine.
Turpentine.
Yes. Have you any refills?
Anyway, so
oh my God, New York City sounds awful.
Yeah, I mean,
it just sounds awful.
I
What's going
never
on
want to
in
go
that
back there
place?
again.
No, I have a good time up there.
sounds insane.
I love the food. You just never know what the hell you're going
You
to
go
see.
say hi to a guy at desk. He's like, hello. It's like, can't you just say hello to me, dude?
So a bunch of stuff. Then he responded. There's a video of him responding to me. And you can check that out. So my Instagram is packed right now. Certified MJ Radio. And if you don't follow me there, give me a follow. If you don't like my crap, then just unfollow me. But I think you'll like the content on Certified MJ Radio. Well, let's give away the next laptop. Hey, Don, roll over to Mike 4. You're in a rush to get out of
Yeah,
here.
he has
Don,
work to do.
He has a real business
Don,
here.
are we boring you or what?
No, he's just got a
No, I just have a 9 a.m. meeting. So
Oh, you have a 9 a.m. meeting.
it's a staff meeting, so
How far
kinda
away, how far away from the office?
Oh, 10 minutes.
Okay, you're fine then. All right. So again, thanks to DonTheITGuy.com and Team Logic IT. If you're a small business or medium business or large business, if you need a great IT department, Don the IT Guy will get anything. What do you specialize in? What is like the top specialty at Team Logic IT?
So we help businesses from like 20 to 100 users, and basically we take over their IT. So when you've grown big enough where, say, you have a director of operations that's doing your IT stuff that shouldn't be doing your IT stuff,
Right.
you hire us and we basically become an IT department for you.
All right, so if you're looking for great IT, just go to dontheitguy.com. Go to dontheitguy.com. And, of course, we got 60 Surface tablets from you. Two college brothers, they picked up the tab on the last 40 that we gave away. Remember, last time we gave away 40 of those Surface tablets. Then prior to that, we gave away 20. And now Team Logic IT, dontheitguy.com, just dropped off 20 Microsoft Surface laptops. These are gorgeous, gorgeous laptops. And it's time to give away the third one today. And all you need to know is who won last hour and be the right caller right now. So I'm not going to go with 105. I'll go with 100. No, I'm kidding. Don, I'm going to let you pick the not too low,
but not too high.
All right, not too high. So what number caller to win the next laptop computer?
I'm going to go with the Summer of Love, 69.
All right. Got my first six-string.
Summer
Got
of Love.
it at the 5 and dime. My summer 69. All right, so caller 69 right now, 800-990-1047. Caller 69 right now, 800-990-1047. Be caller 69 and know who won the tablet last hour. You always have to know the first name of the last winner when you're the right caller to win the next laptop. And if you don't know who won last hour, well, listen now and find out who wins. Then you can call in next hour. And then for next hour's winner, You need that name for tomorrow morning 6 a.m. tablet. We're giving away laptop. We're giving away these Microsoft Surface laptops every hour all week long. So it's 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hours today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. A total of 20 of these things, and the value is at $1,200 on these laptop units. $1,200 original retail on these Microsoft Surface, running Windows 11 on these things?
They're all Windows 11, yeah.
All Windows 11. These things are nice. In fact, I got to get one of these things. These are nice.
And
Okay, let's let
They
John.
all have spyware on them, and so we can watch all your listeners.
No,
and stuff.
Perfect.
tell him you're kidding.
I'm kidding.
He's joking. Because you take security very seriously.
Very serious.
All right. So caller 69 800-990-1047. Andrew is screening right now. And while Andrew screens, Festus taunts me. Festus sends me a video of that Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh, that was in town.
Yeah, where was it?
It was at the Tesla storefront at International Plaza.
Oh, inside the mall.
Inside the mall. You should go today. You should go check it out.
No, I saw your dude. I've seen video. The truck is a hideous spectacle.
The truck is awesome.
It is not.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
You went?
They have like a rope, but you can't touch it. But you have to
truck
get within
is
like
the
3 feet.
goofiest looking stupid thing I've ever seen on wheels.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's really cool.
Look, I see that's humanity, baby. I've got one opinion, and Fester's got another opinion. Froggy,
that's pretty sweet. Yes,
will you stop it?
It looks like one of my. Is it made of stainless steel?
I think it's a polished aluminum or something because it's
made out of Reynolds wrap.
Listen, I'll tell you right now.
Wow.
There was a time.
You can move it.
There was a time that people thought like indoor plumbing was like so awful. And that's where MJ is now. This is the future, man.
This
is an electric vehicle. Look how badass that is. And then the back covers up. Look, Don, the whole back covers up. And then that rolls up to give you your truck bed.
Sorry, that is
the windows are supposed to be bulletproof.
Wait a minute, they had
Really?
they had an event like
I
a
said
year ago.
Supposed to be.
Did you see what happened? The guy took a hammer and smashed the window, and the
Elon
window
broke his own window.
Or some guy. They had an event when they
that
were.
was a prototype.
It was very unfortunate.
That was the prototype.
When they were unveiling the truck, and it was like, oh, and you can even smash the windows, and it won't break. The guy takes a hammer and busts, and the window just shatters.
Look at those rims. This is awesome. This is a cool truck.
Fester.
Looks like a countertop.
My friend just got the Hummer one, and let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The Hummer electric one.
Yeah.
0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
What?
Weighs 10,000 pounds.
Oh yeah, those things have some serious torque.
You want to talk about a wrecking ball?
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
But
no, anyway, the truck was really the Cybertruck's there. I don't know how long it's there for, but it was really cool to see.
it is not a good-looking vehicle.
It's awesome.
I find it to be comical, cartoonish, and sort of a joke.
Gee, coming from the most comical and cartoonish man I know, I am so surprised.
All right, let's. Andrew's up to caller 68. Don, let's grab 69 and get the heck out of here.
Yeah,
get to your meeting.
got a meeting.
But thanks again, folks. Thanks to DonTheITGuy.com, Don from Team Logic IT for giving us 20 of these Microsoft Surfaces, these laptops now to give away. So this is going to be caller 69. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
Hello. My name is Gary.
Gary, where are you calling from, Gary?
I'm calling from Brandon, Florida.
Well, that is a lovely spot. Brandon,
Well,
are you 33511?
Yes.
That is a good zip code, man. I'm telling you. I've always liked the 33511. Awesome zip code for morning shows. 33511, baby. All right, so your first name again is?
Gary. Gary.
Gary. Now, you're almost there, baby.
I know it.
You're halfway there,
Bring
Gary.
it
You
on,
got in. You're caller 69. Gary, who won the laptop last hour?
Terry. Terri.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Didn't we have this happen last time where it's just a bunch of rhyming names? Terry one, then Gary. Next will be Larry.
Well, hold on. The first one was Jesse, Terry, Gary. It's like,
everything with an E.
Yeah, look at that. Now, we need Esmeralda to win next hour. All right, so Gary, you got it. You just won the third laptop, a Surface laptop. Awesome machine from Team Logic IT and Don the IT guy. Don, you want to say hi to Gary?
Hey, Gary. Good job winning.
Hey, Don. Thank you. Thanks for being a great sponsor.
Absolutely. Yes.
I thank you, Gary. All right, hold on a minute, Gary. Andrew's going to pick up the line right now, okay?
Thank you, MJ. Love your show.
You bet. Thank you, buddy. All right, he is on line. That was line 6 again. So line 6, folks, it's Gary. We're going to give away the 4th laptop, the 4th Microsoft Surface laptop now. Next hour, we're 15 minutes away from the start of the 9 o'clock hour, and we'll give away the 4th one today. You just got to know who just won. Of course, be the right caller next hour, know that Gary won. And we will not repeat the name again. Got to know it? Sometime to keep listening, folks. Sometime next hour, I'll tell you to call in again with another number, another caller number, and boom, you could be the next winner if you know who just won. Don, thank you, buddy. Get to your meeting.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Gary. All right, thanks, Don. And thanks to Gary as well. So, what time? 8:45? You know what? Let me take my break. And, listen, we've just gone over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. And I'm looking at my pile of things we got to do. We got to talk about the streaker. You heard about the Disney streaker? We got a bunch of airplane nut jobs. So the Black Friday fights, those have subsided, but the jackwagons on airplanes have not. And that's just scratching the surface. Got to talk about the Golden Bachelor. I got a lot of stuff. Got a couple of rumors floating around I want to talk about. We're back in minutes. Don't move. You're listening to the MJ Morning Show, of course, here on Q105. And this brings that hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ to a halt. And we'll have another long segment next and another laptop computer to give away next hour here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I had a... Show on Q105, 8:57. So that would be 3 minutes before 9 o'clock. And not that I time check. Hey, it's 8:57, 3 before 9 o'clock, and 76 degrees. What is the temperature? 65 degrees.
If you do a quack quack when you do it.
Not that I do that very often here. No, but I'm giving you the exact time because we're just a couple of minutes away from 9 o'clock, and we'll give away the next laptop in the 9 o'clock hour. So sometime between 9 o'clock and when we shut things down about 9:45-ish, we'll give away the 4th laptop today, thanks to Don, the IT guy, Team Logic IT, and Don just dropped these things off. These are nice. These are nice. The build quality, these are awesome. I had to get one of these things. These are very, very nice laptops I'm giving away. What are you...
So Roxanne's trying to FaceTime one of her kids silently while we're on the radio, and she's pantomiming hello, I love you, into the phone.
No,
as we're...
why aren't your kids... Why aren't they in school? It's 9 o'clock. Why aren't your kids in school?
I was trying to, because this is what happened.
Call me a snitch.
Fester and I walked down the hall and we started
son of a
chit-chatting.
snitch. Yes, go ahead.
We were chit-chatting with John, the IT guy, keeping him even later from his meeting. And normally that's when I call to say, goodbye, Daviana, have a great day. And I didn't get a chance to do it. So I was just going to wave to her, not talk and disrupt the show.
Tell her I said hello.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I liked getting up with my kids late every
You know
night.
what?
Listen, I'm not going to blame you.
I got to
for that.
say, listen, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, last week, the kids were in a different schedule. Really put this job into perspective. I enjoyed spending the morning with the kids.
I did too.
Oh, aren't you guys just great?
I enjoy spending the morning with your kids, Froggy.
It is possible you'll be spending a lot more time with your kids shortly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we got picked up. I had 2 plans yesterday. We had a lot of luggage. You know, Michelle and I, we don't check bags. Like I'm going to be taking a scuba trip after the first of the year. So I'm going to be taking a scuba trip with Chloe.
What?
I'm taking Chloe on a scuba trip on the other side of the planet.
Okay.
After the first, when we get back from vacation?
No.
Oh.
So we take the 2 weeks at the end of the year.
February. So I'm taking Chloe graduates college in 3 weeks, and I'm taking her on a graduation present scuba trip. One of the places that's on my bucket list, and a place that Chloe's gonna love. So we're gonna head over to Indonesia.
Jesus.
And you're
Well,
going.
hold on, what did you just say?
That's far.
It is far.
She wouldn't rather have a car or something?
So we're gonna go to Indonesia. We're gonna go to a place called Raja Ampat, and Roxanne's like, is that an armpit joke?
Yeah, I
No,
thought it was an
it's-
armpit joke.
no.
You sent that, and I was like,
And
okay.
did you Google Raja Ampat?
I quickly Googled it, and I was like, wow, this is some fancy schmancy diving spot here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take Chloe on a graduation, a daddy-daughter trip, and we're gonna do some scuba diving in Raja Ampat. And it's one of the greatest diving destinations on the planet. And Chloe's all thrilled and excited. So listen, she's graduating college a semester early, triple major. So I'm taking her on a diving trip. So
I heard the diving in Constantinople is a good deal.
yeah, it's fantastic. All right. So here's the deal. We come back, and like what I was going to say was like, I'm going over, I'm not checking any luggage. I'm carrying everything. I'm carrying my scuba gear. I've got it all. I'll have a backpack and a carry-on. That's it.
That's amazing.
We're going to be gone for a little chunk of time. So I am not checking luggage. The point is that Michelle and I, when we go on a family trip, when we do like 2 weeks over the summer, we go to like Italy or Japan or something, we don't check bags. The family rule is our wheeling suitcase and a backpack. That's all we had friends. We had our friends, the Weinsteins, go on a trip with us to Japan back in 2018. And we said, guys, you are not checking luggage. You have to do it like, if you want to go on vacation with us, you have to follow our rules.
Are you kidding me?
You have to have a wheelie and you have to have a backpack.
That's some peer pressure.
We're not waiting around for luggage at
What
the
a
airport.
bully.
But hang on. But more importantly, it's the train travel. You can't have ridiculous suitcases because in Europe and Japan, you're on the trains all over the place.
You know, getting your bag isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, but then once you get there, it's cumbersome to lug it around.
Then in Japan, we're in 5 different spots. You're going from Tokyo to Hokkaido.
Don't go to Japan.
You're going to Kyoto. You're going to Hiroshima. You're going all over the place, and it's manageable. You learn how to pack. You don't overpack. You have a backpack and a wheelie that is compliant for the overhead, and that's all I travel with. So the point is, Michelle and I checked a ton of heavy luggage yesterday. So you know what Michelle bought? And we each have one now. We have a luggage weigher. Do you have one of those?
No.
You've not had one before?
No,
because
we never checked. But with the kids in college, we started checking more bags to get them up and back. So Michelle and I left LaGuardia yesterday, and we had 3 giant duffels filled with Chloe's clothes that, she's going to kind of, bare bones it for the next couple of weeks up in New Hampshire at college. So we had 3 big duffels, and Michelle is a master packer. And, she had each of the bags to 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So you don't get, charged. Actually, one was like 51, but they didn't give us trouble at Delta in LaGuardia. So we brought back a whole bunch of duffels. Now, here's the issue. This is the story about my Lyft driver yesterday, and this is crazy. So I checked the Uber price. The Uber price was like $29 for like an Uber XL from the airport to my house, 2.5 miles away. I mean, very close to my house. And it was like, I'm not paying that. So I go to Lyft. And Lyft was $18.99 for the Lyft XL, whatever they call it, because I needed a bigger vehicle for our carry-ons and then all the Chloe duffels we're bringing back from her college. And I order the Lyft. The Lyft turns out it's a Dodge Journey. So it's a nice, good-sized SUV, a Dodge Journey. Big, it's a decent-sized vehicle. Is that what I thought it was a Durango, but it was a nice-sized vehicle. And the woman shows up, picks us up, put the luggage in, and somehow the conversation... I said, yeah, this is a nice big one. She said, yeah, this is not my regular car. It's my dad's. I'm like, yeah, my regular car is in the shop or something.
We believe you.
Well, hold on. This is
part of the story.
The story's going somewhere.
Oh.
But then it morphs into she was driving her friend's truck. And she was in, and then I looked this up, and I think I found it because I get all the press releases from Sergeant Steve Gaskins from the Florida Highway Patrol. Turns out our Lyft driver that picked us up at Tampa International yesterday about 10 a.m.,
right?
She was in that head-on crash with the wrong-way driver on I-75.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah. So she was injured slightly. 2 other drivers had serious injuries.
When did this happen?
Yeah.
This happened, I think it was November 19th at 3 in the morning or something.
And she's back to driving Lyft a week and a half later?
I think it's the right driver that we had. I think it's the right crash.
It's not, a week later.
Well, anyway, here's the deal. I think this is the story. But the facts are our Lyft driver was driving, and here comes a vehicle the wrong way on I-75 and hits her head on. She was thrown into the back seat of the vehicle. I think she was driving a friend's pickup truck. And she saw it coming, and, she said that she quickly jumped into the back seat.
Huh?
Yeah. And that the whole motor was pushed into the driver's area.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's
quick thinking.
And she survived.
Wow.
And she's already driving us around in Lyft. But here's the deal. The story that she told me is that the guy that was driving impaired the wrong way was allegedly liquored up, intoxicated, and had no insurance, no auto insurance, but he was coming from work and he worked at a bar. And I'm not going to say the bar's name, but it's a well-known kind of music and bar operation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And apparently he worked there, and she seems to think that after work, it was that late because it was 3 o'clock in the morning. It all makes sense.
He was drinking at work.
He was drinking at work with friends after they'd closed down. So the guy might not have had auto insurance, but she might have a case against the bar as an employee getting allegedly liquored up and then leaving and then causing a wrong way crash. She might have a case against the actual bar for recovery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, how about that? I'm like, what? You're back up. That's amazing.
Did she look banged up at all?
No, she seemed fine. She was friendly as all could be.
No trauma, I guess.
Really, I think she was achy, but she's got to make a living.
Yeah.
She's, achy, and I think she's, got some, but, you have other people, like the guy in the wreck that caused it. I think he was hurt badly. And then a second innocent driver was also hurt more severely. But how about that? My Lyft driver was in that head-on crash on 75 yesterday, that picked us up at the airport yesterday.
No issues going to the house, right?
No, we did not have a head-on on Memorial or on the Eisenhower.
Thank
whatever.
goodness.
Yeah.
Good.
But isn't that nuts?
That's awful. I'm glad she's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's very sweet, very nice young woman. So, speaking of airplanes and travel yesterday, man, I've got the bizarre pile of airplane stuff. Take your pick. Which one are we going to go with first? Did you see the woman that pulls down her pants? That was Andrew. That was Frontier, right? Was that?
Wait, I'm confused. I don't know if it was that Frontier.
Yeah, that was
pants pulling
Frontier.
down. Okay.
Yeah, bizarre moment. Woman pulls down her pants mid-flight to go to the bathroom on the carpet.
Ew. So she exposed her front
and rear?
Front rear on Frontier?
Something happened mid-flight, and she got into an altercation, and she's screaming and yelling at people on the airplane. She's up and down the aisle, and she's saying, bleep you. Hey, Andrew, did you get all the F-bombs and the curses here, I hope? So she's just yelling and screaming. And it's like, what are you doing? Listen to some of the audio of this woman. This is Frontier. And ultimately, she pulls down her pants to relieve herself on the carpet in the middle of the aisle in front of a packed flight of Frontier passengers.
That's cool.
Now, the story says that she hasn't been named publicly. And then she did say sorry to everyone before she pulled her pants down. This is on Monday. A flight from somewhere here in Florida to Philadelphia on Frontier. So I don't know where in Florida, whether it was Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa Bay, right here at TPA. I don't know, but you got to hear some of this audio.
Okay, it's something.
Oh, you missed one, Andrew. Dude,
I mean, Andrew, we're 2 seconds in.
Dude, you missed one. I just had to dump that. You missed it.
I didn't hear it. It was so I can see why he didn't hear it because I just didn't hear what.
It was just an F-bomb. I just had to dump it.
Okay, we get the idea.
Yeah, all right, hang on. Let me
scroll in a couple.
Right, I got to scroll in. I mean, it's May, and you hear all the call. People are hitting the call buttons. It's just mayhem on Frontier.
You got it on this airplane. You pay the same way I pay, bitch. All right, let's see what's up. All right.
Did you hear what she said there?
Let's see what's up.
Just keep the aisle clear at this time. Appreciate it. Try to clear the aisle.
From the beginning.
Try to keep the aisle clear. Sir, flight attendant, thanks for your cooperation.
So that's a flight attendant saying, please keep the aisle clear. Listen, I'm going to roll that again. Listen
Please
to
don't
what,
duty in the aisle.
Listen to what the woman says.
You got it on this airplane. You pay the same way I pay, bitch.
You pay the same way as me, bitch, or something.
She's right, bitch.
Wait, that's the one who's peeing?
Yeah. All right. So now
that's confusing.
Now
okay.
here comes the pee in the aisle. Listen to this.
I'm ready to over here. Okay. Sorry, everybody.
She apologizes. And she pulls down her pants and starts to pee on the aisle.
I gotta go pee.
And then she goes, bleep you, bleep.
Let me pass.
And then someone says, we got kids here.
That reaction was awesome.
Oh my God.
Oh, the people. I'm going to play it again.
So
So
play it from the apology. She apologizes, then she drops it.
Exactly. She pulls her pants down. Now, it doesn't look like her pants were down long enough that she actually did pee.
So did she pee or
I don't think she peed, but she pulls her pants down, exposing herself in
that's
the
not a good
middle
look.
of the aisle.
I love her.
All right, here we go. What do you mean you love her?
I wish something like this would happen on my flight.
I'm sure she was arrested by police on the other end.
I'll send you a couple of G.G. Allen videos you can watch. See how much you like it.
Andrew said that some of the latest stories that he's seen that she was not arrested. Here, listen.
I'm ready to over here. Sorry, everybody.
Here it is.
Are you serious? Okay,
That's
Yes,
awesome.
I'm sorry, everybody. Then she pulls her pants down, and then you hear the
Just
whole
shocks the whole
crowd
place.
goes, "Oh!"
Yes, that's awesome.
It's like watching somebody like break a limb right in front of you.
That is nuts. Then here we have a woman on a Korean Air flight. Apparently on methamphetamine tried to open up a door. You're not going to open up the door on the airplane. Yeah, let's see. An airline passenger tried to open up the emergency door of a Korean Air flight midair while under the influence of drugs. The woman, 26, began to show signs of anxiety about 10 hours into the flight and then tried to open the emergency exit several times. She was restrained by flight attendants, apprehended by police. The woman who was traveling from New York to Incheon, that's the airport outside of Seoul. Very nice airport.
It's a long flight.
I've been on that. I've been on Atlanta to Seoul. This is obviously New York, so this would have been JFK to Seoul, and tested positive for meth. I'm guessing the Korean authorities are not going to be too keen on her meth possession. She's going to spend time in a Korean prison, I'm guessing.
Oh, sounds awful.
Yeah, police said that she had come to South Korea after spending 6 months in New York. No record of mental illness, but did test positive for meth. She could be sentenced up to 10 years in prison for trying to open the emergency exit, along with a possible sentence of up to 10 years and a fine of 100 million won.
What? That's a lot of won.
For the drugs. So
100 million won?
I'm guessing that 100 million won is probably like $10,000 or something. Yeah, why do you
convert that? Yes,
100 million won.
What?
So
WAN?
it's 100 and then 6 zeros, right?
I think
Do
so.
100 then comma 6 zeros.
Oh.
Yeah. So Korean won.
Oh, Andrew
So
did it.
1,000 South Korean won is 77
Yeah,
cents.
yeah. All right. So listen, go ahead and put in the additional. So no. Go to that box, dude. Go to the 1,000. No, dude, go back to where you were.
Hold
oh
on,
my
hold on.
God.
Hold on.
All you do is add zeros and it would calculate. So stop. Go. Shut that off. And Fester,
I don't know what you're asking me to do.
I typed in. Just get your hands off the keyboard.
typed in
That's what I want.
Just go to the converter.
All right, right there. Now
Okay.
type in. No, I'll do this. Don't touch the computer.
5 more zeros.
Okay, so 100, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. All right, so the fine would be $76,915. All
right, that's
is
a lot
100 million won in Korean.
That's a lot of money, but I just want to say, if I were Korean, I would be like a half a bazillionaire.
All right,
That's
so meth on an airplane. Ladies trying to pull her pants down on Frontier from Florida to Philly. Here's another Frontier woman. A Frontier
this
flight.
was creepy. Yeah.
Frontier flight turned into a chaotic mess because a woman on that flight, Frontier's getting all the loonies.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
It's like the new Spirit.
It is. So a woman began screaming and yelling while in the air, causing one passenger to begin preaching in the aisle. The incident happened aboard Frontier Flight 1161, going from Houston to Denver. Video from a passenger on the plane shows the unidentified woman being restrained by members of the flight crew. The flight was eventually diverted to Dallas. While the woman was being held back by what appeared to be members of the flight crew, she started to jump over several seats on the plane. And she apparently claimed she was possessed. And then she said, "There's a real devil." And she's screaming and going nuts on this airplane. Do we have audio on this one as well? Andrew, do we have audio on the possessed lady?
I saw like a 5-minute video that they recorded on the plane.
Andrew, the one on the bottom. This is the possessed lady. This is the. Here we go. Listen.
Stop blocking me, you noisy! I've been raped!
So this is the lady.
I need everyone, please take your seat now, please.
All right, that's a flight attendant. Please take your seat now. So this is the lady that thinks she's possessed and screaming about the devil on Frontier, and that flight was going to Denver, was diverted to Dallas.
Okay, question for Fester.
Yes.
right, so this is. All right, so there's no audio. All I hear is airplane background noise. Andrew, you don't need to pull that clip.
That's my fault. I sent him that clip. I didn't know it was on.
You don't need to load that one up.
So Fester, if you were taking a Frontier flight, would you rather have been on the flight with the lady who was possessed or the full Frontier? Full frontal tier.
No, it'll be full Frontier nudity.
Full Frontier nudity.
Yeah, exactly.
Full frontal frontier nudity.
First of all, Roxanne, you ask great questions because that's a really good question. I would prefer to be on the person dropping trow in the aisle, going in the aisle. That's what I would want to be on that flight. And I would want that to be in front of my seat, and I want to be sitting aisle. I want front row.
We will give away the next laptop computer. This is another Surface Microsoft laptop. These are awesome units, originally retailed at $1,200 a piece. We'll give away the next Intel i5 11th gen 512 gigabyte SSD. That's a solid state drive. We'll give away the next laptop here with laptop tag in minutes. Just keep listening here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. And, of course, thanks to Don, the IT guy, and Team Logic IT for providing 20 more laptops. We're giving those away every hour, every day this week from the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. And I'll tell you when to call in soon. Be the right number caller and know last hour's winner's first name. That's how it works. So if you don't know that, listen, keep listening so you can hear what the next winner's first name is, and then you'll need that for tomorrow morning in the 6 o'clock hour when we'll give away another laptop. That'll be number 5 tomorrow. We're giving away a Microsoft Surface laptop every hour, every day this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the 6, 7, 8, and 9 o'clock hours here on the MJ Morning Show on, Q105. All right. I mentioned Disney. Andrew, did you see the streaker at Disney story? Did you look? I don't know what's going on with people and nudity and pulling their pants down. So this happened at Disneyland. This is not Disney World. This is out in Anaheim in Orange County in California. But TMZ had the story that some whacked out guest was thrown out of Disneyland following an incident. A streaker stripped down, started crawling all over the place. During It's a Small World, people were stuck in the boats, staring in shock. And a guy, I mean, was that like a euphemism? Was that like it's a small world and the guy's naked and dangling out all over the place? And
if he's working with a dink.
Yeah. It's a small world after all. Yeah, I'm looking at your crotch, buddy. Yeah, I agree. I'm looking down the stairs there, and it's a small world after all. Apparently so.
And it's a world of laughter. Everyone who's staring at him.
It's a world of laughter. How does it go?
Yeah, world of laughter, a world of tears or cheers.
I saw a video of a guy riding that, and then he took a water glass and dipped it in the water and drank it.
Oh yeah.
That's disgusting.
Oh.
Dude, we talked about that on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that people.
I saw the actual video
online. They're like, people are selling jars of water from It's a Small World. It's like, well, who wants this?
This guy just did a shot of it right when he was on the
ride.
That
is this, man. You're making.
When they said the video was like, it said what kind of diseases he could get.
Oh my God! It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. And in one of the videos, you can hear someone yelling at him to stop and get down, warning him of the danger that he was getting into. He didn't listen. He's jumping all over the car. He's all naked on It's a Small World. Finally, he was apprehended and he was thrown out of the park. And I'm guessing that's going to buy you a lifetime Disney ban. Andrew, would you say that'll get you a lifetime Disney ban?
Yes, it will.
Yeah. But how do they know?
I hate that ride. It's a small ween.
It's a small ween after all? It's a small ween after all. So how do they, if you get banned from Disney, do they have facial recognition?
You use your fingerprint for access.
Yeah, you have to fingerprint.
Everything now is you roll your thumb over a finger scanner so they know that you match your ticket, your wristband.
Very weird. I have not been to Disney since they started getting your fingerprint. What, like an alien coming in at Homeland Security at the airport?
Just like that.
Yeah, that thing's all filled with mung at the end of the day.
Oh, man. So how
Just
about
picking
that?
their nose.
9:22. Like, Froggy, stop.
I don't want to touch that thing ever.
Think about how disgusting the finger scanner is at Disney. Even if you're like, 5,000th person that day.
What? Dude, what is going on with your speech lately?
Say 5,000th person.
5,000th person. 5,000th person. What is wrong with that?
5,000th person.
I totally get you. 5,000th person.
Hold on. Andrew brought me another story here. Man causes panic on Southwest Airlines flight to Atlanta after jumping out emergency exit as the plane was preparing for departure.
That's awesome.
That was before cross-check and all call.
All right, so when you say preparing for departure, you don't mean like going down the runway about to take off, right?
A passenger on board a Southwest Airlines flight from New Orleans to Atlanta caused mass panic on Sunday night after he opened an emergency exit and jumped onto the tarmac, or the ramp, as the aircraft was preparing for departure. A video shared on social media showed other passengers rushing to get off the Boeing 737 airplane, worried for their safety, and some claiming that the man had planted something on the plane before activating the emergency exit. Oh, my God. After safely getting off the plane, a passenger filmed the suspect being dragged from the cab of a truck that had been parked by the airplane and detained by airport workers while they waited for law enforcement. Yeah, it was Southwest flight Whiskey November 3172.
You don't have to do that.
Yes, thank you for the N number.
It was,
Yes.
No, that's not the N number. It was the flight is WN.
Oh.
Southwest or WN. Was still parked at the gate. Anyway, that'll delay your flight. Holy crap, what a mess. What's going on? Again, airplane folks are going crazy. All right, 9:23 at the MJ Morning Show. Let me take a quick break. We'll give away the final laptop computer for today. And then, of course, we start it all over again tomorrow. So if you want to win a laptop, we'll give it away next. Listen and call in here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Our friends at IDC, folks, are getting your money to go even farther this holiday season. Kind of a minor hit. It might have been like top 20, but it wasn't a major hit. But there's a major legal problem. You got Daryl Hall has hit John Oates with like a restraining order. And I saw something like, don't put my songs in your mouth. I mean,
all these years, you thought they were so close.
That was like Will Smith. Remember?
Yeah. Take my wife's name out of your mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, this is just bizarre. And Andrew, how many Hall and Oates songs do we play? You know, with the 80s, 90s, and more here on the MJ Morning Show. I believe we play
we got to have a couple of them, right? A handful of them.
We play a bunch of Hall and Oates songs, and it's bizarre what's going on.
Why?
Well, I'm going to read you just some of the details. So I got like 9 different stories here. So let me give you the TMZ version here. Hall & Oates restraining order issued over what songs Oates can sing solo. They're in the middle of like this big like legal battle. I guess they hate each other.
That's so funny.
I know.
I think you're laughing at the
I'm
whole
obsessed with that stuff. I just saw a documentary on Simon and Garfunkel and their fallout. You can't be a duo in music and make it.
No.
It doesn't happen.
Get sick of each other.
From TMZ, Hall & Oates are on the outs over what John Oates is allowed to sing by himself. Sources familiar with the dispute tell TMZ, as we reported, Daryl Hall got a restraining order against his longtime compadre last week. Although the file's been sealed and no information is publicly available, the two, by the way, the most successful duo in music history, have been in arbitration, we're told, trying to work out the ground rules of who can sing what as a solo artist, along with money issues, of course.
Give me a break. Just get together and make money.
Hall ran to court November 16th asking for a restraining order against Oates and the judge granted that order the next day. It's no coincidence Oates had a slew of concerts scheduled for this month, November 1, 3, 4, 6, 9, and November 10th. November 9th and 10th concerts were postponed until next year, although no reason was given. This aligns with Hall going to court just days later for the restraining order. Hall appeared on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast last year and made it clear that something bad was going on in the group. Bill Maher had asked about his partner, John Oates, and Hall fired back. Oates was not his partner creatively. They were just business partners. Translation, those are my songs, not his. What songs are on the table? Kiss on my list, Rich Girl, Man Eater, You Make My Dream. Man, we know all these songs.
We play them all.
Kisses on my list. You're a rich girl and you gone too far.
I don't hear that one as often, but I hear Man Eater and Kiss on My List all the time.
Man Eater, You Make My Dreams Come True.
Please don't say
One-on-one, add a touch. You Lost That Loving Feeling, Private Eyes. I mean,
that one too.
I mean,
yep.
you forget these guys in the 80s. They were massive.
Prolific.
I heard Oates got a new partner named Billy Meal.
Oats and meal. Oatmeal.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Oatmeal. Oatmeal. And their drummer Cookie.
They're having like this big legal dispute. So Hall has sued Oates. I guess there are business agreement problems. And Hall said something to the effect, I don't want my songs coming out of your mouth.
Yo, I'll tell you right now, Hall has a new partner as well, Robbie Way.
Hallway.
Well, that's okay. Guess what? Oates doesn't care because now he's teamed up with Honey.
Oh, Oats and Honey.
Honey Oates.
Don't tempt my tummy. Don't tempt my tummy with the taste of nuts and honey.
I guess it's Honey Bunches. Honey Bunches.
No, Hall
All right,
teamed up with
hey, listen, A for effort, Rox. It's okay. You got any Hall jokes?
All right, that's enough, guys. Just stop.
Johnny Pass.
It is 9:36. We have to give away.
Hall just partnered up with a new guy of Justice.
We have to give away. Let me give away the fourth laptop today, folks. It is laptop tag on the MJ Morning Show. We're giving away 20.
Oh, hold on. Oh, my God.
What?
Ruth Eckerd and Hall got together.
No, Jerry of Fame.
All right, stop.
And then guess what? They're going to do a show at Disney with the new partner, Hall and Presidents.
Oh, wow. We are going deep.
That's good. That's a good job.
You thought that was good?
The Hall of Presidents.
Oh, God. All right, let's give away the fourth laptop today. This will be number 4, the final one for today. Now, remember, you have to know whoever wins right now. You have to know their name for 6 a.m. tomorrow morning when we start it all over again, as we're giving away Microsoft Surface laptops. These were $1,200 units. These are nice laptops. Intel i5s, 8 gigs RAM, a 512 solid-state drive. So these are nice machines. They are sleek. The materials are awesome. I'm going to go get another one. Hang on. I got one. We took one out of the box.
Yeah, it's a good-looking computer, man.
This is an awesome computer. And, I mean, the materials, it's just well made. It's just nice. Feels solid. You know, it kind of feels like, some of the nice Apple MacBooks, That's what it kind of has, that feel, thinness. It's awesome. So I'm just holding this up to MJ TV right now so people can see what we're giving away. All right, let's put that in the back of the room, come back to the microphone.
Yeah, where are you going to put? You're not going to leave those there, are you?
No, they get locked up after the morning show.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave the 20
I'm not sure how it
laptops
works.
here. Yeah, we're going to lock them up in promotions, and then people can come pick them up. All right, let's go with caller. Should we do 105?
I mean, we should.
Yeah, we should. All right, let's do the last one today. We'll do caller 105. Look, every line is already ready.
Why don't you do how many gigawatts it is?
All right, let's do caller 105. So for the final laptop today, but then we'll do more every day this week. Let's go with caller 105 right now, 800-990-1047. Caller 105. If you're the right caller, remember, you need to know last hour's winner's first name. That's why we call it laptop tag here on the MJ Morning Show. So let's go. Caller number 105, 800-990-1047. Good luck. Andrew is screening away. And
512 gigabytes. We have to do that one at some point.
Which one?
The 512 for the 512 gigabytes?
I just looked at the gigabytes. That's good.
Oh, wow, MJ.
Yeah.
Headline on rollingstone.com.
Yeah. Yes.
John Oates is now in a trio with Billy Sowing and Pete Wild. Sowing their wild oats.
Great. That's great.
That was not even worth it, bro. What are you doing?
Come on, just stop.
Thanks.
Hey, I mentioned that Google Maps story like 3 hours ago that I didn't get to.
Right.
That's another story. Google Maps takes travelers on a shortcut home. They get stranded in the Nevada desert. Listen, if it looks like you're driving over rocks and a non-road, do not follow Google Maps. A group of Los Angeles residents heading home from Las Vegas got stranded in the desert after Google Maps reportedly led them to an off-road adventure to avoid traffic caused by a dust storm.
And that's what they'll do. If there's a problem, it'll reroute you.
But not across a desert floor.
If that's the only way, if there was at one time a road that the Google algorithm can recognize, it'll send you down
Yes,
it.
drive across the Delaware River right over here, without a bridge. I mean, come on. You should know that you don't. Just because it's like The Office with Michael Scott and what's the weird guy Dwight. It's like Michael Scott and Dwight are in the car and turn here and they can drive down that boat ramp.
Oh my gosh! But listen, I can relate to this. This is people who are spatially challenged, and I am spatially challenged, and these are things that I would do.
Are you a spatial cadet?
I'm not a spatial cadet, but that's the thing. Like I don't like my compass in my body is going the wrong way. I have a terrible sense of direction. And I would just sometimes when GPS.
Did you ever get lost going home from the studio?
No, I've never done that. But I get lost anytime I stay at a hotel. I go the wrong way out the hotel door every single time until I've been there for like a week.
Really?
And I don't go on trips for a week. Yes.
Oh.
But sometimes those GPS things they tell you to turn, and if you turn right when they tell you, you're gonna run into something. You're gonna drive off the road. Like they're not always accurate.
It was our first time driving to Vegas and from Vegas, so we didn't know that you could really only take the I-15 back and forth.
That's the only way.
That's it. It's I-15. I've done it numerous times when I lived in L.A. And, you can't drive across a Nevada desert. Oh, speaking, did you see that tumbleweed? Where the hell was that tumbleweed?
Was it Arizona?
There was a tumbleweed. I mean, when you think of tumbleweeds, you think of like some
the size of a basketball.
A size of a basketball, and you think of a cartoon. It's like a Disney or a Bugs Bunny cartoon or something.
It was in California.
Yeah.
So, right now.
So this massive tumbleweed, the size of like a pickup truck, is just rolling across the street. It was the craziest tumbleweed, and it's just rolling down the road.
It's crazy.
Yeah, go to the story. Let me see where the story was. Yeah, scroll up.
It was out of California.
California Highway. It's crazy. If you want to do a search for the video, I guess we could put it up here. I got the computer. Let me read this here. Yeah, car-sized tumbleweed was spotted racing down a California highway Tuesday. Massive roaming weed followed the flow of traffic as it rolled through Simi Valley.
That's really close to Los Angeles. That's not like it's in the sticks or near Death Valley.
Yeah, just north of Los Angeles. The north and I guess east. The National Weather Service confirmed that the colossal tumbleweed was created and powered by Santa Ana winds. Yeah, Santa Anas are typically like now through like January. You got to be concerned about Santa Ana fires and stuff. So interesting. Now, what time is it? 9:43. Andrew, where are we? Because I don't want to get too deep here until. We're at 97. We're almost there.
Okay.
So he's a caller 97. He's about to pick up 104 and really disappoint the hell out of them. And then I will pick up caller 105 live here. So I'm probably going to save a ton of this other stuff for tomorrow because we're kind of getting to the end of the program here. Oh, Jelly Roll. Who said they love Jelly Roll now in country music? Was that you, Fester, last week?
I like his 1 or 2 hit songs that he has.
Yeah, well, we saw Jelly Roll. We saw that clip of was it
Winona Ryder?
Winona Ryder was being held up by a Jelly Roll at the Country Music Awards. Yeah. Jelly Roll pays $1,000 for his favorite Thanksgiving dressing after forgetting to order. And somebody saw it on social media, and Anyway, hang on. I'll get to that in a second. Let me just pick up caller 105 here. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Kim.
This is who?
Kim.
Kim, as in Kim, Kim?
Yes, sir.
Well, hello, Kimberly. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Hold on. Her name is Kim.
It is Kim.
Kim, not Kim. She didn't say Kimberly. She said Kim.
All right, just Kim. All right, so Kim, where are you calling from, Kim?
Winter Haven.
Oh, and how are things in Winter Haven this morning? Kind of gloomy and windy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, same thing here. So you're calling the MJ Morning Show for what reason?
I am trying to win the laptop computer.
Yeah, and it is a nice laptop. It's a Microsoft Surface laptop. These things were valued at $1,200 a piece. And Kim, you are caller 105, so you're halfway there, Kim.
Oh, my God. I know the name.
What is the name?
Gary.
It is correct. It's Gary. You win!
Yes! Oh, my God. Maybe this is going to make me change my career.
Hold on. Did you say what? What did you say?
Maybe I can change my career now.
Why would you change your career?
Well, you know, as you get older, your body breaks down, and sometimes you just might need to change it. And this would definitely do that.
Okay,
so
it's a laptop.
So
are you going to do OnlyFans?
Hold on. She's got a laptop now for OnlyFans.
Kim, what do you do now?
I do nails, fingernails.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, and trust me, I've been doing it for 38 years.
Wow. Holy moly. All right, Kim, anyway, congratulations. Kim,
thank you.
You've got a beautiful laptop thanks to DonTheITGuy.com at Team Logic IT. Of course, they gave us the 20 Microsoft Surface laptops to give away. And Kim, you're the latest winner. And you knew that last hour's winner was Gary. And guess what, Kim? People need to know your name tomorrow morning in the 6 o'clock hour to grab the first one tomorrow.
Awesome. Awesome.
Kim,
thank you so much. And thank you, Don, the IT guy.
Absolutely. Thanks for being an MJ Morning Show listener, okay?
Yes, sir. Have a good day.
All right, don't hang up. Andrew's going to get all your information.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
So I've been working on my Don the IT guy impression.
Yes.
Congratulating winners.
Okay, go ahead.
Good job, Kim.
No,
really
he did it really well. He was like deadpan. Good job winning, Kim.
Good job. Good job, Kim.
He's a heck of an IT guy, I'll tell you that. All right, here's the deal. Back to Jelly Roll.
Right, Jelly Roll.
All right, so we just gave away the 4th laptop today, so make sure you know that Kim won just a minute ago, and we'll give away the next one tomorrow in the 6 o'clock hour. So make sure you're listening to us all day tomorrow, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., to try to score 4 laptops tomorrow. And then we'll do it again on Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday. 4 laptops every day, every hour. MJ Morning Show here on Q105, thanks to Team Logic IT in St. Pete. So, Jelly Roll, who I guess is now the latest and greatest and hot thing in Nashville, right? He's the latest.
He won like a new Hillbilly Artist of the Year or something, right?
So,
as long as he stays alive.
So, he did some last-minute Thanksgiving shopping, but almost ended in disaster. But one of his fans saved the day, according to WTVF television in Tennessee. So Jelly Roll rushed to his social media on Wednesday and said that he needed someone to connect him with bars, music, city, soul food restaurants so they could make his favorite dressing for $1,000 offer.
Weird.
Okay.
Well,
you are really fat.
Well, he is a pretty big guy. I mean, his name is Jelly Roll.
Maybe you should hold off.
Hey, Fester, are you bigger than Jelly Roll, or is Jelly Roll bigger than you?
Just the donuts.
Yeah, it might be a toss-up. I think I could teach Jelly Roll a few things, and I think I could learn something from him as well.
Dude, he's like over 400.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Hey, country fans, you better get your fill of Jelly Roll now, because I don't know if that guy's going to be around much longer. Yeah, I mean, he's certainly not the picture of health. All right, folks, we'll see you back here tomorrow with 4 more laptops to give away with Laptop Tag here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. If you need to get a hold of me, I'm MJ at MJMorningShow.com. Give me a follow on Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and you can send me DMs on IG at Certified MJ Radio. Folks, have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and let's be careful out there.